drinking games.
Alright, we are officially online. Where's my camera now? There. So,
move one way around.
Yeah, everything's moving around. Welcome to 1DM plus 4.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Welcome to session 8 of Descent into Avernus. And tonight we take on Vanthampur's villa.
Oh, do we? Is that what we're doing? Is it?
That's what you were last time. As a recap of what we did last time, so when you cleared out the dungeon of the Dead Three, you came across Mortlock Vanthampur, one of the three brothers, who turns out he was getting assassinated by his brothers at the time. He'd already been captured.
Give me back, mate.
This led you to the Low Lantern Tavern where you faced Amric, but unfortunately he managed to slip out of your grasp, unfortunately, with a smoke bomb. After that, you went to pick up the Baumut's staff, and then you went you left the city and went to see the character you've been trying to find for a long time, Bryce, which gave you some probably very underwhelming information. And just said that he'd been involved with the Vanthampurs.
Yeah.
After that, on your way back in, you found one of the adventurers from the Eastway expeditions called Valius. You helped him get back into the city with some very creative usage of the prestidigitation spell. Very good.
We were very good.
You saw an orc who was a blacksmith. You bought some fancy clothes. You got given some free cigars. You saw the House and the Hall of Wonders, where, again, unfortunately, where you went, you found that Lyle had been staying there, but you didn't manage to get his stuff, unfortunately. After that, you then went to the Vanthampur's villa. After storming the gates, you took all the guards down.
We did it efficiently as well.
It was quite good, yeah.
We did it efficiently.
Not bad.
Well, in the house.
You
That was fun.
went inside the house. You killed some more guards. You took a hostage of an old man who you manacled to a tree outside in the cold.
It's gonna be okay.
And where you were then attacked by some invisible imps, which caused some quite devastating blows. Well, that's kind of where we left off. You guys had just killed the imps. You killed the guards.
That was great, wasn't it, that?
Hello.
Is that where we were?
That's exactly where you were. You recorded your picture, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Oh, so it's gone a bit bumpy.
Yeah, it was anyway, I think. Like I say, the way I made that map, I would do it a different way completely from going forward. But it was a trial and error.
That's a terrible
Everybody go home. Oh, my fade's gone for some reason on the music.
Oh,
I thought we were going home.
That's it, turn it off. Let's go. So, the Righteous Five. What would you like to do?
Oh shit, hold on a minute, there's something new in this box.
Oh, yes,
Oh.
sorry. I should have told you about that.
That's very nice. I nearly started playing with them then.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
So, if we swap to the map.
Sorry, I need to stand.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I need to
That's fine though, I like standing up a little bit.
Yeah, we should have a stand-up desk. We should have made it stand.
The only thing is you can't see you on camera now.
You can't see on the camera.
No, he can't.
Can you see the screen or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. You can always angle it a little bit more if you want, but
Yeah.
it just will get in the way of your camera. Probably.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's all right.
We know which logos we are, so.
Yes.
That's true, we do.
Are we? So we're going to continue searching the way we came.
There was no magic carpet, right?
No,
No.
it was just a trap.
And there was
into
nothing,
vase.
yeah, there was nothing under it.
And we checked the vases, we checked the rug
Yeah, you
piled up
were-
in the corner.
So we checked that room out then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did I
you
check
piled
it
up the
magically?
rugs and the what's that? Sorry.
Did I check it magically?
Did you check it magically? You did a detect magic, and there was some things from upstairs,
And that's
but
why
there
I
was
went up,
nothing
right.
from.
I don't
16
know.
vases, I believe.
16 vases.
We got 6. No, it's 2 vases.
It's bizarre.
16
16
vases.
vases.
So should we just go through the rooms or what?
To the room.
Yeah.
For the wall.
So are we going the way we would have been going to 14?
We saw a maid ran into one of the rooms, didn't she?
We know she went this way.
Did she go through?
She went through to where V4 is here.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I'd like to listen against the old V4 door.
Okay, so you're going up to the door.
Yeah.
You're placing your ear against the window. Ear against the door.
Unless it's got something that looks horrible against it that's gonna kill me, then yeah.
It's just a standard looking. Well, it's quite a nice looking wooden door.
Okay.
You go up to it and you can put your ear to it.
Yeah.
Okay, make a perception check. Perception check.
First one of the night.
I'm not going to put that on.
Natural 20.
15.
15. All right. So
Unnatural.
as you place your ear to the door, you can kind of hear some heavy breathing inside. Someone who sounds like they're quite scared. You don't hear any footsteps or anything.
Where was this, by the way, Wizzy? Where are you?
I'm
Yeah,
at
we move into the
V4,
door
yeah,
before.
which is the way I believe the maid has gone.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to look underneath it and she's not there.
I'm gonna just move myself to what behind Wizzy just to
Oh, is that where we're going?
Okay.
because Wizzy's
I'm
gonna
not
lead
going
the
this
charge. It looks like.
I'll join you in that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the weak little sorcerer going for. Right.
So let's deal with them first. So what,
Yep.
are you heading in?
I'm just gonna nudge Tiny and go, and then I'm gonna go in.
Okay. So take the.
I've not seen this place before.
That's not generic.
Oh, the other thing is, yeah, we need to accumulate the blue tack when we take it off and put it in a pile because I ended up having to pull it out my carpet the other week.
Oh, you go.
Cost saving technique.
Oh, and that as well.
Oh yeah, save new carpets.
Alright, so as you enter into the room, let me find the. So this undecorated room contains 4 single beds and a dining table. And as you step in, the sound of the panic person suddenly stops. You can't see anything when you enter inside.
The sound of the panic person.
Yeah, you can't. Like as soon as you walk in, suddenly like the noise stops as you open the door.
Suddenly,
and
as
step inside.
in suddenly. I know that's what you said, but like it didn't like fade out as though she went into another room.
No, it was quite sudden.
Okay, it's sudden. And
What
did I
sudden means.
get any area of the sound, or no, was it not? Was it a bit?
From your perception check when you're outside the room, I'll carry on with that 15. It sounded like it came from the corner towards where the beds were,
Okay.
as in this side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up and, to be honest, you just walk round the room and to this door. Just stop it there,
Okay.
just in case anyone tries to run in.
Check.
So you're just standing there.
Just standing there, looking into this room, just to see if I can see anything.
You're looking inside that room.
No, no.
Oh, in the room. you're in.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
I'm gonna take my water skin and I'm gonna throw it and see if it sticks onto any invisible.
Okay, so
people.
whereabouts?
I'm just there, yeah, exactly where
So
it's
just-
going. Yeah. I'm
Uh,
just gonna like.
all right, so
And
it
see if I see
would
any
probably go
drippage.
within about a 5-yard radius of where you are. If you're throwing it outwards, maybe 10.
Oh well, maybe I'm
Push.
moving. Maybe I'm moving
Do you want
sort
to
of
go more
in
in the
between the
centre?
two beds, between the two central beds there.
Can I
Yeah.
like that?
Okay,
Yeah.
so where you are,
Yeah.
let's say make a general dexterity check.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Well done.
So you managed to do this very good spin around with the water as it flies out, and you hear this. You can hear like a kind of a shocked scream as the water tends to hit a figure that's on this bed.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's a quality idea, mate.
I wanted to think of something with sand,
And
I
then you
didn't
can
have
hear
anything
it
with
kind
sand.
of like sobbing a little bit, but you can't see it.
Can you distinguish the tears from the water?
I'm just gonna say.
One's salty and one's not.
Show yourself.
20 seconds to get to go.
I can't.
Why not?
I don't know. I became invisible. I don't know what happened.
Of course, yeah.
Take the ring off.
Slap me in the face.
What?
She'll become visible then.
No.
What?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Slap me in the
I know
face.
what you're getting at, yeah.
Why?
Why not? I know we have to pay for this kind of thing.
I don't. Make a persuasion check.
How many times do you have to persuade people to slap you in the face?
18. Not
Okay,
times.
Alright, if
18.
you're sure, you can hear it. You can hear the bed. Like you can see like the silhouette of her in the covers as she gets up, kind of disappear. You can hear footsteps over to you, she rolled a 9 to slap you in the face. So
Do I take 1 damage?
she goes to slap you, and you can, as you kind of hear it coming in, you put your hand up and you grab it. And you block it in your arm, and it kind of strikes you in the arm, and she becomes visible.
Yeah.
As she does, but you take no damage.
Ah.
Oh, that's weird. What was this from you?
It's the cure.
Oh, well.
One slap in the face, cured invisibility.
Are you going to hurt me now?
Because that's usually how
No!
Can I leave?
I need to know something from you.
What?
Who's in the house at the moment?
I mean, I do cleaning in the gallery normally, but there's quite a few people around. I think there's a couple of the Vanthampur brothers upstairs. There's usually somebody else as well. Oh shit! I'm missing a page. Sorry guys, just give me one moment.
Word from our sponsors on our telephones.
I completely forgot that like everyone else is still being invisible.
What radius was the invisibility?
Don't know. That's one of the reasons why I quite like it when someone reads ads. I like the mystery that goes with it.
Yeah.
That's so serious. Yeah.
I'm just concerned about people upstairs and that. If we've just been told there's two Vanthampur brothers upstairs,
I know, yeah.
and now they could be invisible as well. This is.
Where I've put the sheet with all me.
This could be awkward.
Sorry about this, guys.
That's right, take time.
Fine, don't you worry.
For some reason I'm missing one page, and it's the one that's got all the NPCs in this area listed on.
It's not on your DM screen, was it?
No.
Well, that's gone as well, hasn't it? Where have you put all that information?
In my mind. In my head.
Right, sorry, I'll just have to open it on this. Give me 2 secs.
I want some. I can just close it. I didn't want the book to be bending back on itself.
Yeah.
But I don't actually need it at the moment. But then I could have some of these fruits.
Oh, very fruity.
Very
Yeah.
fruity.
Don't want it.
No.
The grapes look like I've seen better days.
Oh yeah. The blueberries are alright.
Oh, I love blueberries.
Nice one.
Good. I've eaten enough.
There's.
Thank you, though.
That's right.
I didn't actually make a list. That's why I can't find it.
Oh,
Never
right.
mind. So there's Sarvinder who works in the stables on the outside. There's also there's Gabaret who works in the kitchen. He's not one of the servants. Other than that, there's loads of, well, there was loads of guards, but looks like you've seen to that.
Yeah, they slipped. Who's the old guy chained to the tree?
That's Fendrick.
Oh.
We got his name off
You chained him to a tree.
It's for his own safety.
Are you going to do the same to me? Or can I
Of course not.
just go?
In a second, all in good time. So, 2 Vanthampurs upstairs.
Yeah.
Whereabouts upstairs?
I'm not allowed up there.
On a scale of V12 to V17.
I don't go upstairs. Sorry, I live down here.
Okay.
What about what's her face? The woman. Because obviously I'm in this room as well.
Yeah.
What about the Duke? Is it no?
The
The
Duke Vanthampur.
yes, the lady of the house.
I've not seen her, but she could be in.
I need to know something from you. Have you heard of a person called Lyle?
That's what I was waiting for.
Doesn't ring a bell. Who is he? What's he look like?
Lyle Proudfoot. He's a halfling, and he makes.
The guy who makes the sundials.
That guy, yeah.
Yeah, he was here. He dropped off that one that's outside.
Okay. How long ago?
That was a few months back.
Okay.
I haven't really seen him in the house since.
Do you know what the sundial does? It seems to be magical.
It tells the time, like when the sun's out.
This is getting brilliant.
That's what those things do.
Yeah.
But this is a magical one. How does that work?
I think that the magic's just like an effect. I think it's just to look nice.
Ah, okay. It does look nice.
As far as I know, the Vanthampurs won't let me touch it. It's too expensive for that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, I can't be any more help. Can I leave now?
You can. I need you to promise one thing though.
What's that?
you keep what's going on here a secret.
Oh, I'm very good at that. Don't worry. That's how I've kept my job.
Do I believe her?
Make an insight check.
We're on fire here.
All
Hopefully
four
not.
rolls to Wizzy tonight.
You know when you get in combat, you're not rolling.
23.
You know that she's telling the truth.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Well, you have a very good feeling
Yeah.
that she seems genuine.
I have no doubt I could in theory be wrong though.
I mean, yeah, but you're
Yeah,
pretty damn
pretty.
sure.
What is your name?
My name is Michael Caine.
No, I'm a nosy neighbour.
A couple. No, fashion. Hi,
Ambush lines.
My name's Amber.
Amber.
Okay.
Amber, leave this house, and I advise you don't come back.
Stay safe.
But what, does that mean I'm out of a job?
Very possible.
We had a boat, we could use it.
Yeah, if we had a boat, we could use a cleaner, couldn't we? Eh?
Do you think we'll have a mansion soon?
We may, but can we find a deed for the mansion here?
I'll go. No questions asked.
Okay.
I'll come see what's happening tomorrow.
Yeah, that's very
All right.
nice, yeah.
She just kind of like takes one last look at it and she like very awkwardly backs out, not looking like, not taking a gaze off you, and leaves through that door there.
Oh, right. This one here.
No, the way it came here.
Do we see her walk out the front door from where we are?
You hear the front door go. Well, to be fair, you would have been doing something else while this is happening.
Okay, yeah, good point, yeah.
I can't speak to her now, can I?
No, she's gone.
Can I just... I just want to check that she's not like going to let the old man go.
Well,
She went
out
manacled.
this door, so.
Oh, okay, cool. No, that's
Manacled
fine.
boys
That's
over
fine.
here,
That's fine.
Yeah, he's manacled to the tree.
Yeah.
And it's pretty.
Fucking blow, he's gonna die of fucking exposure.
We'll have her out in a second.
So, is there anything you want to do
Coronavirus,
before I move to those guys?
No, I'm
We're not going to search the room or
well,
Let's
other than
search the
searching
room.
Okay.
see if there's any like chests.
yeah,
any
Make an
like.
investigation check.
Oh, send it to me. Do
You
you
want
want
to
to?
help me?
Go on. We'll roll each.
It's gonna be the fucking...
One.
Oh, nat 20. Oh yes.
And a 19.
What?
Plus 0.
Fucking nice.
We're looking sharp, boys. Let's get upstairs against these Vanthampurs before this wears off.
So you as you look around, you can see these beds. They look quite nice, but you can tell the fabric's not actually the best. It's not like silk sheets or anything. As you search around, you find underneath the beds are drawers. As you pull them out and rifle through them, it's full of like clothes for the servants. You find about 3 copper amongst the drawers. Nothing.
We'll leave it.
You're gonna leave it?
We're going to leave it, yeah.
Okay.
Servants, isn't it? Right thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but other
Decision's been made.
I'm leaving it.
I mean,
You
yeah,
wanna
you can take it.
No,
Yeah.
you can take it, but you'd be taking it as I'm saying. We're leaving it.
Nah, that's fine. I'll leave it.
But other than that, unfortunately, this is just the servants' quarters, so there's nothing particularly of value in here.
Okay.
Go to them and then we'll go to the
Yeah.
next room.
Oh yeah, so...
Yes, so
Yeah.
we're
So
going
you guys-
in. Can I just listen into the door first so you can hear
What's the
it?
number of that?
The 8 charging.
Oh, it's a good engine, that is.
I'll just go in there.
All right, yep. Let's make a perception check.
I think I help you don't like at this point.
Bill ain't made the roll.
19.
Oh,
I
do
did
it.
make it,
Oh,
sorry,
right,
yeah,
yeah,
but
sorry.
19 is fine.
I'll let you do it if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's
Why not?
19.
It's the first roll. Then
11. It was 11
Yeah,
anyway.
fine.
So.
To be fair, you did say it before.
You kind of said it as he was rolling.
Yeah.
it, so okay, yeah,
19.
Just 19. All right, so you
just 19.
put your ear to the door, but there's nothing. You don't really hear anything from
Cool.
within.
I'll go in.
Take the thingy off. So as you enter this room, you can see a pair of padded couches facing an austere-looking, high-backed chair, and a coffee table sits between them. Thin drapes cover the windows to diffuse the natural light, and the walls are lined with framed paintings of the Duke, several other people, including her sons, that you have already met, and also a black-furred winged cat.
A black-furred winged cat.
Do you now know what that is so you can change into it?
It's not a beast, unfortunately.
Ah, right.
Also, have we noticed that all of the curtains are draped like this?
I think there's only one set of curtains in there.
That we've seen on the building when we've been
Oh,
on the
right.
outside.
The only place it hasn't been is where you've been in the
Yeah, so
gallery.
in here.
In there has been.
And these are blinded and.
There's no window in that main hall really,
There's one
apart from the
here.
doorway.
Yeah,
That
but
one.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know about it.
No. I'm just thinking that vampires. So.
That's where you're fucking going.
Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, no, that I think we should. I'll follow you in.
Okay, I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna. Does the cat look like it's well kept?
Yeah, from what you can see around the pictures, very nice pictures that have been painted of like there's an old lady kind of holding a cat, and these paintings.
Is it the same cat in the picture?
It's all the same cat. It's the same cat that's that's engraved into the statue that you saw last time.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, we've seen
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Can you remember, because I didn't note this down and I should have done, whether or not I've used Pearl of Power today or not?
I'm not sure.
Because I
What was it?
I haven't noted it down. What was it?
Yeah,
It's
what's
the,
the power?
gives me a spell slot back once per day.
I don't think you did. But
I also don't think you did, but
I'm pretty sure
I can't remember you on about.
it last session. But,
Yeah, you used it. I think when we were still in the.
But it was in an encounter environment. But before this,
Did you have any other fights though than this last time?
Have we had any other kippers though?
Oh,
Sorry,
slow
I said that
rest.
terribly.
I was like, kippers? You've been eating fish. It's fine. We'll just say no.
Okay, then what I'll
fine.
do is I'll turn that over and I'll just write down here. Pearl of
That's
Power.
smart idea.
Don't worry. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I'm gonna.
For a second,
What's the time of the day? Time of the day and the day.
The time of the day is evening. It's getting towards late evening, night time from when you kind of stormed the castle. Castle? Gates, the grounds, the walls, the villa.
Where is the cat?
The cat.
Yeah.
The paintings of the cat.
Oh,
Is it a painting of a cat?
The paint. Yeah, sorry. That description there was saying that there's paintings. Of
Oh
a cat.
right, so there's no cat in there.
Not that you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna have a look around. Can I see the cat?
I'm going to be paranoid for the rest of this, aren't we?
Make a perception check.
Also, my
11.
my magic
11. You don't see anything, but you do hear something walking on the sofa.
But I cannot see anything
Oh,
there.
it's a fucking invisible cat. By the way, I've got the prop on me, but I'd use my vision at this point and detect magic.
Okay.
I know you
Within this
mentioned it
room
being-
there is.
Yeah. Okay. 10, 20, 25, 30. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
No, you don't see anything magical.
Okay.
At this moment, you kind of hear little feet touch the ground and
Tippy
start walking
taps.
towards you, and you hear meow, and you feel at the bottom of your legs something pushing up against it.
No way.
Roll initiative.
Fucking cat! And from what happened with me that time, I'm gonna boot it. No, I'm joking. Can I see it or can I just feel it?
At the moment, you can just feel it.
Nobody move. Can I see? Can I stroke it?
You know where-
Can I feel it or like,
Yeah, if you reach down
Yeah.
where it is like touching your legs,
Yeah.
you can feel it.
No way.
You feel a soft, like furred creature, and you can kind of feel like you can feel the wings as you run your hand across it.
Wings,
It has got
what?
wings.
No way, I love animals. Especially I'm a druid as well, and I've got a cat.
No way, I love animals.
Can I give it like some food?
Yeah,
Can I give it like some rations or something?
sure.
Will that take a full ration?
Nah.
Unless
Well,
you're
I'll just say
forced
with some scraps you got left
Okay,
over. I mean,
okay.
it's
Oh, the
just
scrubby bits in the
Some
bottom.
scrubby bits of my old ration.
kind of as you kind of lower your hand full of some of these crumbed rations, the cat actually becomes visible as it starts to eat at the food.
Oh,
You
way.
can see this shaggy furred like black cat that's got these wings that are tucked in on its back,
No way.
and it's like you can see he's really appreciative of the food that you've given him, and he starts curling up and he's purring quite loudly.
Excellent.
Just kind of looks up like meow.
So I'm going to cast Eldritch
Like-
Blast on it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay. Excellent.
What we're going to do about this cat, Balmut? Because unfortunately for you, I know you like animals, but this is a hindrance to us. I do believe.
At this point, I've picked it up, and I'm just looking at Balmor like this. Looking at Taran like this, just stroking this cat.
I can sense real problems ensuing now.
Happily goes into your arms as you stroke
Is
it,
it?
and
It's a trick. You get a cat.
I
What?
have a friend.
He's got a cat.
What?
That's awesome.
Slobber chops.
Slobber chops.
It's so funny because you sent me that message about slobber chops the other week, and obviously I knew that slobber chops was in this fucking campaign.
Oh shit! I saw. What did I see that
What's
from?
that?
Somebody had their cat and said, "Oh, we're
yeah.
making a."
Yeah,
Slobber
it
chops
was.
is the name of the cat that he was stroking. But Nate sent me a picture the other week.
The
of
guy
him
playing it.
playing
It's
with
a
it,
cat
like-
sat there with a character sheet and it said slobber chops.
It must have been from this.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
must have
Is
been,
it?
but that is
Yeah.
so funny.
It's
No
so
way.
weird.
So what does this mean then?
So
Does it do
basically,
damage?
the cat is now like a companion for you because you fed him. He'd be quite happy to follow you.
Bad loyalty in a pet, innit?
That's
why you have
terrible
dogs.
loyalty in a pet. These must be awful.
Okay.
Awful people. To not
Cool.
look after a cat. You've got a cat.
I've got a cat.
But obviously, he kind of like he'll loosely follow your commands.
Okay, so he just
You can also speak to beasts anyway, can't you?
yeah.
Oh, it's not
That's with a spell,
And it's not a beast.
and it's not a beast.
Not a beast. What's it
You
called?
can, there is a spell to speak to animals. It's a
Oh,
monstrosity.
Monstrosity.
Yeah. yeah.
No, I was thinking because it's part of your staff, isn't
I know
it? It's
what's
not,
worse.
it's not a
Imagine if
spell.
you said that to a person.
Staff, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a beast, you're a monstrosity.
Yes, it's one of the abilities on the staff was to talk to animals.
It's a
That's what I was
tiny
thinking.
monstrosity. That's what it says on it.
Tiny
Sorry,
monstrosity.
I knew anyway.
Barmut, is that cat friendly?
Very friendly.
Is he in danger? Are you in danger? Shall I?
Shall I kill your cat? No,
do
good
not,
man.
do not
Shall I
kill my cat.
dispute?
Sure.
It's
Okay.
my cat now.
That's great. Can you speak to it as a druid?
Can I?
No.
No.
Try.
He just kind of nuzzles into your chest as you hold it.
Oh,
Oh, excellent.
Some anime
Okay.
shit.
I'm gonna just see if he follows me. So I'm just gonna walk to the side of the room. Does he follow
So you're
me?
gonna put him down first.
Yeah, yeah. Put him down.
You follow
Oh look, he's following me. It's fine.
You must love me. So you walk over to the side of the room and yeah.
What happens if I went that way?
Again?
Can I read the thing?
Well, excellent. Yeah.
How come we have 2 hours of this now?
That-
Round and go, what have we got here?
Oh my
What have we got
God.
here?
Holy shit! That's. We're never gonna need it now, though, are we? Like,
No,
it's
now
gonna be
that
the
we've got
fucking
it.
thing,
What,
yeah.
you holy shit?
No
now?
way.
It's got fucking detect invisibility.
Up to 60
Up to
foot.
60.
Are you sure we don't need it?
Why? There's
No,
still
but
a
we-
hole upstairs.
No, but I mean, like, we've done so much with people being invisible,
Yeah.
we're never gonna have to use it again.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the way it is.
Excellent.
If only we
Excellent.
had it in that last dungeon with the invisible woman.
You can detect whether something is poisonous,
That's good.
and advantage on smells.
And smell checks.
Smell checks.
It's like a spell check.
It's
but-
got 40 feet flying speed as well.
Yeah.
So how does he control slow chops now?
Basically, he'll follow his commands loosely. So it'll be down to me to say what the cat actually does.
Okay.
And based on the connection that you have with it, based
Okay.
on your interactions and stuff with it, is whether
Okay.
it follows the commands. And
Okay.
Because I was just thinking of like an example, say like, oh, you're going to ask him to smell blood, like a bloodhound kind of would.
Oh,
And
right.
then you go,
If you said that to a
Yeah.
cat, though, he'd be like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, because he has advantage on smell checks. I was like, that's the first thing that kind of came to my head was
I suppose
smell.
you can sort of put it in front of his face, can't you?
Yeah.
Smell it.
Smell it, smell
if
it,
you, want
smell
to,
it.
if you want to work to train it to do that, yeah, then that's something else that you can try and do.
Train
Oh,
it
yeah.
to
Gradually.
Downtime, yeah, we can do stuff like that.
But anyway,
So,
you're in this
carry
room. You've now got a friend.
I have a cat.
orbit the earth.
What would you like to do in this room?
Right.
Stroke my cat.
With my with severe jealousy, I walk over to this door, and I put my ear to the door.
Oh, is that a door?
Yeah,
Sorry,
it
I
is.
didn't
Yeah,
realise
yeah,
it was a door.
yeah. Would you like to? Could you
I'm
just have a
coming-
listen to this? I want to.
Yes, I'm coming to help you.
Okay.
Okay, so make a perception check.
Wait, I'm going for it.
So you're both like
Ear to the door.
80s style, like
yeah.
both ears
Oh, yeah,
to the door,
yeah.
one eye, one low.
And the cat's doing it. As well.
What is it, by the way?
You
Perception.
get advantage if you get a glass.
So I've
glass
got
the door.
13.
Just thinking then like
16.
16. Alright, so you place your ear to the door and nothing really that you can hear.
Okay, I'm going to open it Splinter Cell style. Just crack the knob like that and just
Oof, painful.
pierce into
So what, you're opening the door.
and then putting me like eye through the crack that I'm just presenting myself.
So you're just slowly opening the door and looking
Yeah,
inside.
basically.
So take the
Sure. Oh, that's dead easy.
Oh, lovely.
So as you open the door, you see a wrought iron chandelier hangs above a black oak dining table, which isn't black oak on there. It's got tablecloth on it. Dining table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs carved to look like devils. A fireplace dominates one wall, flanked by red curtained windows. A handsome glass-doored wine cabinet stands against one wall.
Handsome, eh?
Against the wall.
I look at Rhea as if to say, and I sort of mouth her.
Okay, so you're sending Rhea to get
Yeah.
these guys.
And Rhea
So
says,
Rhea, at this point, Rhea enters in to you guys. You've just finished this interaction with what's her face, Amber. And she says, Taryn wants us in the other room. Let's go.
Meet me in the east wing.
So she after saying that, she turns and heads back towards. Are you gonna follow?
Yeah, may as well follow if she wants.
You following
I
with
just
me?
didn't want us to split up like we were a little bit because
Yeah,
we were
because-
going to sort of do this, weren't we?
Well, I was going to go into V5, but
Going over?
I actually can I sort of stand in the hallway?
There?
Just sort of there.
There?
I just want to stand there.
Where are you going,
I'm really
Tiny?
just
In
concerned in case anyone like
yeah, I'll
breaks
go.
down the stairs.
I'll be following Rhea.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
wanted
You're
to
outside
say,
the doors as
Tiny,
well, so-
I didn't want us to traverse this place on our own. I think we should stay here.
I'm just going to look at the cat.
I'm
I like cats.
He likes cats.
I like animals.
Can I do it just a hearing check?
Sure,
the,
make a
just,
perception check.
Just want to make sure no one's running past at the moment. We're looking sharp, boys. 20.
Natural 20. Or?
Yeah.
Was it a natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So from your natural 20, you can hear.
Nothing.
So the first thing that picture here is you can hear through the front door. You kind of hear this. Sounds like the old man. It's tied to the tree.
And also,
Is the front door open?
Yeah, it would have been from last time.
Yeah,
You kind of just
cool,
stormed in. But from upstairs, you can kind of hear some hushed whispers. But that's all. You don't hear anybody moving around or.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Just because that's a nat 20, that's what you get.
Okay. So I'm going to follow behind you, Taryn.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I'll go to the head of the table.
Actually, sorry, yeah.
I'm just going to use my eye.
Use your Eldritch Sight.
Yes.
So before you do that, as you approach the table, you hear this whooshing sounds from above, and everybody roll initiative.
What the fuck? Get it on the camera.
You can kind of see it. It's,
It's like Crystal Maze, man. This is fucking sick.
I need the Pokemon battle music.
Oh, it's been fun. Dun, dun.
Oh!
I've been rolling
Power
so
red.
good. I thought I rolled
Tom, why has that
21,
done that?
It's just a 12.
There we go.
Yeah, I rolled terrible.
Am I actually keeping this on for battle now, or can I turn it off?
I don't know, I feel like I'm going to have a attack. Roll initiative.
Yeah,
Different
so.
colours.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general.
there's Loads, mate.
I don't have to
It's like
roll
a battle
initiative
colour.
for slobber chops, do I?
What's that, sorry?
I don't have to roll initiative for slobber chops.
Yeah, you do,
I?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you just want time to your initiative, if that's easier.
What does that mean?
So he'll go whenever you go.
Okay.
Do you want to do that instead, just to make life easier?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was the chair, not me.
Yeah, sure.
But obviously,
awful.
you don't have to fight with Slob Chops.
No.
The only thing you can do is give him commands,
Yeah.
and whether he follows them or not is.
Yeah.
Has he got any light attack itch on it?
Yeah, nothing, mate. Yeah, but
Would giving him a command be an action for your turn?
Not just a spoken command, no.
Oh yeah, because I suppose we
Smoking
spells
pancake.
they could attack, couldn't they? So,
Yeah.
so it's
Same theory, really.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
yeah, I got an initiative wrong, didn't I? It wasn't +1, it was
Plus
+2.
2, yeah.
I got one of Ray's attacks wrong as well, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Sorted it.
Have we changed it on here?
It's changed on level 4. It's only I think it's a sword or something. It's one out. One of them's like a +2, one of them's a +3. It's supposed to both be +3.
That's why I've been using the short bow.
Right, they're supposed to both be +3. I just must have done a typo. So the wall. Oh, wait, that's not right. So they have.
Will we level up from this?
So 21 plus.
21.
Wow.
Wow.
It's 16 to 20. 11 to 15.
14 checking him.
14 for Wizzy. Yep. 6 to 10.
6.
Ray's got 6 too.
Do we need
Oh, wait, no.
800 basically, don't we?
No, Ray's got 7, sorry.
Well,
Right.
between us,
Yeah.
Raya has 7. Tiny, what's your dex?
6. Plus 13 it is.
13.
Not plus 13, I forgot to say.
Level 30. And 0 to 5.
Sorry, no, Taran is 8.
8. Good job out of space still, innit? That's everyone, isn't it? So, the surprise attacks first.
I am in.
By the way, just as a public service announcement, if anybody has these little bags ever,
Yeah, I deal drugs, so. Yeah,
all right. If you
Yeah,
got
little
some,
baggies.
Little
I got
baggies.
some little baggies.
I got some
If you ever
baggies.
get any of these if anything like you buy,
Of
can
wood
you save
stain.
them for us because they're well useful for me.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Like this one, but it's not having it. Because it's full of.
Right, so there's 3 surprise attacks
3 surprise
on
attacks.
Taran. Oh, actually, wait. What's your passive perception?
11.
Yeah, 3 surprise attacks. Let's roll for it first, anyway.
Why is it so low?
Don't know why.
Because he's got no wisdom.
Oh, yeah, I've got 13 wisdom.
So I'll say he's there.
Plus 1 for wisdom.
I have 10.
Yeah, but that's 12. What? Why is your passive perception 12?
I don't know, should it be 10, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be
Yeah.
10, yeah. It's 8 plus your proficiency plus 0. Not plus
Plus 0.
Plus your wisdom, which is plus
Yeah.
0.
Oh, why is it 12? Did it on the app. Anyway, carry on.
Unless there's something added to it. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it's minus 12.
Okay.
Okay, so the 3 surprise attacks.
No,
So-
it's fine, honestly.
As these 3 creatures swoop down, you can see 3 imps
Doesn't
appear,
count also.
and they each get surprise attacks. So.
Curiosity killed them.
12 misses. Second one, 19.
That hits.
So that's 5 decent damage. And make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh wait! Oh, I still have 2 temporary hit points. That means
Yeah, you do, yeah,
that
you
means
do.
that means my armor of Agathis is still up.
It
So
was, yeah.
He takes 10 damage.
Okay. How long does that last?
Well, it's
It's like an hour, isn't it?
an hour, yeah,
Until the thing
or,
dies,
or
basically.
until the
He
until
takes 10.
the cold damage.
Do we know if that's before or after the attack?
Well, as he attacks,
So it'll be the both go through then.
as long as he hits.
He-
It's an hour, but it was up from when we fought the previous imps.
Okay, so make a Constitution saving
That's
throw.
only been minutes though, hasn't it? So
Yeah, it's not long at all,
Yeah.
so you're fine for that.
What saving throw?
Constitution.
It's a natural 20.
Okay.
We're getting them good 20s out tonight, aren't we?
So I took how much
You
piercing? 5.
5 and you take 6 poison damage.
So that's
And then the last attack misses.
oh sick. That couldn't have gone.
So these three imps swoop down, suddenly appear, and you hear them swoop down from the chandelier above. The first one you kind of knock out of the way using just the sound of it coming towards you. The second
no,
one,
I don't. I just by looking at it, I intimidate it.
by looking at it, invisible. All right, we'll go with that. The second one, it kind of glides down with its stinger on its tail, straight piercing towards you, and as it pierces into you, kind of your torso, this poison damage starts to kind of, like your veins around the wound start to go a little bit black, but this ice spike that's on your armor pierces straight through the imp's throat, and it kind of hangs there for a second, dead, until the ice snaps and it falls to the floor. So that's number 2 dead. And the third one, again, after that happens, you just again manage to shrug it off with your arm. Now, Balmont, it's your turn.
Okay. Did you say they were invisible?
They're not now.
They're not anymore.
After attacking you.
Now we need to send in the cat in every room first, don't we?
Okay, so I am going to tell Slobberchops to just wait here.
Yep.
Okay? If he
So
does
the
or not.
cat kind of, as you say that, it sits down and just starts licking its paw.
Oh, excellent. Oh, good kitty. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Oh no.
Also a bit good though.
What is that?
Yeah. Okay.
It should be closer.
A piece of the map sticking up, like the actual print on the print.
That's annoying. You're going to what, Balmut?
Look through the book of spells that he has.
Do you want a Starbucks elf for your cat?
Do I want a what?
Starbucks elf.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to use one of these?
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, if you want. Oh yeah, go on.
What's that?
It's a tree.
Nave's got some spells later that can summon like
Creatures and stuff.
It's the World of Warcraft train, isn't it? What they called?
we made some custom things for him.
Force of nature.
We've seen the tree because we used it in the.
That's not a tree. That's a nuclear explosion.
It's as well.
I'm gonna.
Sharp piece of broccoli.
Going to shit. Well, please do it in the privacy of your own home.
This is annoying. I don't know really what to do. Okay, cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
And I walk up to them. I'm going to hit him with my grandfather's.
Okay.
Your granddad's staff.
Okay. So I'm a bit slow with this time.
It's alright.
Oh, I need to roll for this. Fuck me.
Fuck me.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Was it your next one?
Is it?
Okay.
So 11.
11 to
Is it
hit.
+1 though as well with your shillelagh? Does it give you +1 to your staff?
No.
Is it not?
It misses, unfortunately. So as you swing down to hit the imp kind of just looks out the way and kind of looks at you and laughs. Next is Wizzy.
Is it a fair assumption that I heard all this going on?
Yes, by now you would have heard the attacks going on. You would have heard
Cool.
kind of Taran scream out as he was stung. And
Oh, fucking
I'm gonna
by
bash open the doors.
Yep.
Big
Boom,
ones.
like old Western style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Okay, with a big bang the doors.
And this
like,
tiny
slamming
guy
open.
comes through and just
Tiny thing.
And then they swing back and hit me out.
New take.
And I'm gonna cast Frostbite on number 1.
Frostbite.
Frostbite. Okay, go for it.
It's been a while. Frostbite.
After you, it's a saving throw.
It is, yeah.
I was the same throw, my apologies.
You will be.
What's the DC?
What's the DC?
That one.
Fumble.
Don't fumble and saving throws, unfortunately. That would be quite funny though. Okay, so.
So it's 1d6 cold damage. So it's 6 cold damage.
Okay.
And then he gets disadvantage on his next attack as well. I think it might just, I don't know if it's just specifically weapon attacks, though I'll just double check the wording now.
Because technically their attacks count as weapon attacks either way, so.
Cool, then yeah, then they get disadvantage.
Alright, so as you kind of raise up your hand and this kind of spike of frost you fire out, it hits into the body of the imp, kind of shatters, and he kind of brushes it off, and you see it doesn't really do as much damage as you expected it to. But as you can see, the cold kind of radiates across his arm, and he kind of holds his arm as the pain. You can see it. He looks like he's going to get disadvantage on his next attack.
I've always wondered what that looked like.
Yeah. Next is Taran.
So, with retaliation, I turn around to face number 1 behind me, and I launch an assault of 1 attack with my black.
Alright, so you're going to like throw some salt at him, yeah, carry on.
Assault! For. Sorry,
at it, isn't it?
I know, yeah, it's really hard to look at it. 15.
15 hits.
Excellent. And that is. I forgot, it's been so long.
I know, I was like, what do my spells do?
So, that is 9 in total, slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. Alright. And that's counted as non-magical, isn't it?
Yes, I think, isn't it?
So
The
you-
Black Blade? Isn't it magical?
It's
for
only
the
magical
sense
if you activate it.
Huh?
You know.
Oh, with the fire.
With the fire, yeah.
Sorry, yes.
Well, it doesn't count as magical; it counts as fire damage instead. So that was 9 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is all she wrote for my turn.
Again, so you kind of summon the black blade as you swing down, and it slashes across the torso, and you see it doesn't quite leave as big of a gash as you expect. But it kind of screams out as you hit it. Blood starts
wait,
to.
was this not the one that you hit, was it?
It's the same one, yeah.
One, yeah.
Oh my god.
So next is Rhea's turn.
That's a lot of damage. She's gonna just poke her head through the door there.
Poke her head.
Sheesh, what's going on? and she's gonna. She's gonna use this wondrous enchantment known as.
Teabag.
Get tea!
Suddenly a teabag appears. Giant
A wild teabag.
She walks to the door and she says, "I want my brew, 2 sugars for 1."
That's an action and a bonus action.
She's going to cast Heroism.
Okay. What does that do again? Sorry.
That gives Taryn. He's going to give it to me.
Yep.
It's going to give it to Taryn, which gives me temporary hit points equal to my charisma, equal to her spellcasting ability plus charisma. So.
Is this the one that does it every round?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, not plus charisma, just the spellcasting modifier, which is actually charisma. So 3 temporary hit points.
So you get 3 temporary hit points.
Every round.
Every round.
Okay. So you go ahead and you get those 3 temporary hit points. Is it on
Just
start of her
remind
turn?
me though, I regain them.
Do you get them on the start of your turn and then every consecutive turn while
So-
concentrating?
Well, the creature is immune to being frightened, by the way, also. Gains temporary hit points equals to spellcasting modifier at the start of each of its turns.
Okay. So you'll get it at the start of your turn.
Yes.
No problem. So
Just remind me though, boys, as well, if I was to ever have Armour of Agathis on, don't let me use that, because it'll wipe off Armour of Agathis.
Haven't you got it on?
no, you just finished the last bit, which is
Because I only had 2 temporary hit points left prior, so it's gone now.
So it only lasts when you've got temporary hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
all right. So now we come to the imp's turn. So number 2 at the back? 3. Number 3 is going to try and hit Taryn again with its stinger.
Wait, you're definitely sure that's. Let me read that again.
You read it out loud and it say at the start of your turn and then.
Start of each of its turns. I don't understand what it means by its turns.
Yeah, so it'll be yours. It'll be Taryn's. It's a natural 20.
I hit, believe it or not.
Alright, so that's. Okay. Lucky on that one. So that's. 2. So that's 5 piercing damage. Then make a Constitution saving throw.
12.
You do make it just.
What damage
Just
is that,
make it.
by the way?
I'm doing it now.
Oh, okay. I mean the type. Sorry.
This that's come in.
Yeah.
It's going to be poison.
Is that necrotic?
No.
No, different. Completely different.
So you'll take.
I just think a green.
You'll take 10 poison damage.
Take green damage.
Take green damage. Yeah. So this imp manages to find an opening as you kind of turn your back to hit the other imp. Like I say, it would technically be flanking you anyway, but you got an natural 20, so either way. It manages to find an opening and sticks its stinger deep into the kind of the side at the back where your kidney is, and you can feel this poison start to radiate through your body and scream out in pain as it kind of pulls back. It's like, that's what the other noise imps make. And then the other guy is going to try and hit Bowermont, which is cocked. Which is gonna miss.
Good. I'm glad.
7. So that's their imps goes done. Okay. So next up's Tiny.
Charge into the room. Start practicing down in there.
Yep.
And it's going to recklessly attack number 1.
Okay.
It's hard to see on there. Oh, that'll be a 24.
Could we change the colour to red in combat?
24.
I agree.
Yeah, it's much easier. 24. So 2d6.
Shields up, red alert.
10 bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning damage. Number 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 1. That's what it could.
So you kind of you run into the room, your maul held aloft, you spring it down and you smack into him. Again, what would normally have crushed a normal creature of this size, it kind of it's a big hit against him, and it kind of you can see that the blood starts to pour from his wound, but it's not quite as hard as you thought it would. But he's still dead.
Still there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine. In that way,
In
great
general,
weapon master 3.
Yeah.
So I can attack number 2 and number 3. which is only a 10.
10 misses, unfortunately. Again, so as you turn to swing, the imp jumps up and flies out of the wave of your maul. Makes the imp noise at you again. Is that
They're resistant, aren't they?
That's it.
Okay, so next is David Bowie.
I don't know if they're going to be resistant to this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
We know from the side, we know from someone's attacks what they're resistant to already.
Resistant to
I'm just going to do it, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
This is to green damage.
Yeah.
And red. And red. And red?
Yeah, carry on.
Oh yeah. Got a fireball.
Yeah.
You haven't done a spell, have you? A spell.
No.
Shillelagh start.
Can
So-
you snuck out?
I'm going to just do. I reminded me.
Yeah,
Catching
yeah,
with the grandfather stick.
Grandfather
You are good at
sticks.
reminding me, I appreciate it.
Do it. Sorry, that was
The spider.
the spider.
Oh,
Channeling the
you-
spider.
Yeah.
Channeling the spider spirit.
Oh no.
No, it's this one, mate.
12. Fucking hell.
12 just misses, unfortunately. So you go up with your
Yeah,
reach,
roll
your
with that
staff up
stick.
high, and you kind of try and smack into it, but again the imp just sidesteps out of the way. You miss me.
Oh, we can.
Now you got that catch me.
Wizzy.
Sweet to you.
I'm gonna utilise my trusty slingshot on number 3.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
no props, go for it.
He's got 2 turns.
21.
Good.
21 hits. Isn't that 20? Or? No, of course it wasn't.
No. Nat 21. And thank you. 4 damage. 4 slingshot damage.
Just 4 damage.
Yeah. 4 damage.
Right, so as you pull this stone back and you...
Where did you get the stone from?
It's
by the way?
bludgeoning.
It'd be bludgeoning or what as
It
well
is,
from a
yeah.
sling.
I've got like.
It's not piercing, is it, with a slingshot?
This is a spiky rock.
Yeah, you loose the stone, it kind of smacks into him and kind of bounces off, and you can see it doesn't really do as much damage of the little damage you thought it would do.
It looked like it did half as much.
It looked like it probably did about half as much.
Arthur.
Is that the end of it, yeah?
Yeah. Did we sort of say though? I feel like just on your point with the stones, like things like look like the stones for bullets and that, and the like arrows. He had a bow and arrow. Just like we're just not going to bother keeping track because they're like they're so small.
You could have picked up some pebbles while you're outside.
Or
rather
you
than-
could
use
use one of
like
the magic beans,
butt
put it in your slingshot.
Oh my god!
Imagine one of them going at you. Fucking hell.
Explosion.
Oh my god!
Yeah, when Taryn just dropped him on the
Just thought about that.
Or you just fire him in the back.
Alright. Taryn's go.
He fucking looks at everyone else and throws a bean at each and every one of you. So, seeing that he's not really being too bothered about the.
I'm changing those chairs, by the way, next time.
Okay.
Yeah, you get your 3 hit points.
I'm going to, even though it would be disadvantageous for me to do so, I'd like to fire a Eldritch Blast, number 3.
Okay, yeah, so you get disadvantage on it, but it's okay.
Which is not bad. It's this one is a 18.
Hits.
It's not bad. It's
It's yeah, 2-1.
It's not bad, my dice broke.
So a D10 plus 3 is 11. 9, 10, 11. 11.
11 what? What is it? What does it count as?
It's Eldritch damage.
Necrotic.
I don't know what did I say. What?
Necrotic.
It's crackling energy.
What it'll say on the damage.
Force damage.
Force damage.
force.
And how much did it do?
In total, it did. It
What's
did
slingshot damage by the way?
8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
11. How do you want to do this?
I'd like to use the force.
About
To a Jedi.
Just crush it. So the Eldritch Blast, although it was a disadvantageous of me to do so, I just moved to the side and threw it with my left hand, and it just crackled. It curled upwards like a bolt of lightning,
Hit you in the face.
and it sent him flying 3 feet in the air.
Okay, and as he flew up into the air,
He's like,
To get stuck to the chandelier.
It screams as it flies into the air and smack, kind of splats onto the floor. This does seem like it did its full damage.
Interesting.
And it fell to the floor and died.
And spawned.
And roll initiative.
XP.
Hey. Oh, that's cool actually. What was that, like a clear
That's
blue?
right.
That's quality, that is. That's quite nice actually. But yeah, it's not as nice as that.
XP from 3 imps.
3 imps is
And we'll search them as well.
it's 200 times 3. 600. It's me too long
You
to
get
do that.
600 for that.
What, divided by...
Yeah, that we're close now, though. We're just shy.
Are we just shy?
Oh, 45 XP.
Kill the cat! Kill the
No! Anyone kills a cat, they're having it.
That's 180 XP.
I wonder how much XP we'd get from a manacled old
Can
man.
we kill the old man? Should we do it for the greater good?
It wouldn't be rounded.
Greater good.
If we rounded up all the servants, I just had a massacre.
Okay, that's awful.
Sorry.
Right, there's other people in this mansion. We're leveling up in this mansion.
Of course we are. Okay.
Right, let's start searching this room though.
Did we search? No, I want to go to the fancy wine cabinet.
Oh, I was going to do that.
Why don't you help each
I'll
other?
come with you.
Why don't you help each other?
Yeah, help each other.
I'm trying to
Team.
make a wine collection. I've already got one cheap bottle, so I want some expensive bottles
Well,
to go with.
So you two are looking. Well, we'll do this first, and then
Wine cabinet.
Yeah. So when you're looking, what are you doing? Just investigating it?
I'll help you investigate
Yes,
it.
we will
investigation
investigate.
check.
Yeah, I'll help you. Or not. We'll go for yours probably.
Really?
You both got the same
4?
roll.
3? Because I get -1 on it.
Really got that bad?
Yeah.
So as you kind of open this fancy glass cabinet, you can see there are many bottles of wine, about 16, and they seem
Same number as
like
lasers.
bottles of wine.
Are they all the same bottle?
With that investigation check, you kind of
all the
look the
labels
same.
just appear the same
Yeah.
to everyone.
Yeah. I'm just going to pick up a random bottle.
Okay,
And
make
just
a
bottle it.
just roll a d20.
D20.
Just roll with 20.
8.
Okay, so you pick up this bottle of wine.
I'm just going to bag it. Just put it in my bag.
Okay.
Okay.
You have now
I'm
one.
going to take one as well.
You roll a d20.
12.
12. You okay? You also take a bottle of wine.
Can I just say, I'm just going to say the rest of it.
You can try, but you will be over encumbered trying to carry that many bottles of wine around.
Could
I'll not be able to fast
Could
track.
I approach the cabinet and also just take one?
You roll d20.
13.
Okay. You also get a bottle of wine.
Am I allowed to check if there's anything behind the wine cabinet, or am I allowed to do that?
With your investigation check, that's probably all you can really see. What were you going to do? You gonna do
I'm gonna jump up onto the table.
Your Eldritch Sight will still be
And
going, won't it?
I'm eldritch sighting as while I'm in the middle of the room.
There's nothing magical within the room.
Okay. Can I have a... You know when you walk past the table and you just run your hand over it because it feels nice under your skin?
Yeah.
I'd like to do that to the table that I'm on. Well, I'm just going to...
Okay, so I'll make an investigation check.
11.
11. All right. So you run your hand across it. It seems like a really nice black oak. But on top of the table, there's a set of 8 red goblets.
Any of them full? Empty? All empty? Been used at the time? Off centre?
I'll take your investigation check score. None of them they look clean. They look like they've been freshly laid.
No dry blood in any of them. These vampires, like.
The wine that you've got there, boys, can I just have a look at that, please?
Get yourself a bottle from
I was
the
going to
cupboard.
have a look underneath the table, see if there's
Okay,
anything
make a
under it.
perception check.
Sorry, I was just...
There's plenty of bottles in the cupboard.
Oh, is there still
Yeah, yeah, 16
Alright.
bottles.
Don't get one.
I'll get a bottle of wine as well.
You make a roll d20. You make a roll d20.
13.
All right. You also just grab a bottle.
Can I open it, please?
Yeah.
Can I smell it, please?
Sure. Smells like quite a strong red wine. So, Dave, what was your Balmut? What was your perception?
13. Oh, perception.
Yeah.
17.
17. All right. So you lift up like the edge of the tablecloth. You can see underneath. It's quite a very nicely carved out wooden table. The legs itself are carved in kind of demonic figures, just to match like the chairs. It looks like a set that's been made for them. But it looks like a very nice table. But there's nothing really of interest underneath.
Belmont, what have you named your cat?
Well, I noticed he was slobbering a little bit when I was feeding him, so I called him Slobber Chops.
That's very fitting.
Mm.
Would Slobber Chops like to smell this wine?
Have a
Because
look
I don't
at
know if I
the
like
wine.
this-
I just want to look at the
smell of it.
bottle
Yes.
and see, like, look at the label, see if...
The one that you've got it's an unmarked red bottle. It's got so it looks like it's red wine again inside. The bottle itself is kind of a dark green.
Are they all unlabelled, by the way?
All the ones that you could see with the investigation check. Okay,
What am
he's
I
given
guessing?
It smells like a nice, strong, fruity red wine. It smells quite nice.
Go to these lot first.
It smells like it tastes like a nice red wine.
Yeah, we're just
go to
gonna.
these guys first.
We're,
Because they're also
We'll-
good
we'll-
wine.
Okay, so the Slobber Chops kind of comes up to you and starts like rubbing on your leg.
Okay.
drink my wine.
If you give me that, the Taran wants me to.
Decant it into your
Yeah.
into like make a little more
The red goblet that's on the side.
Well,
gonna
I
say
don't
that,
want
yeah.
to give it to wine. I just
Why
want
don't
it
you
to
use
smell
red
it.
goblet,
Yes.
please?
Okay. So can you get the cat smell the wine?
So you're just holding the bottle down. He kind of comes up gingerly, has a sniff on it, and just kind of looks disinterested.
That's good.
Safe side.
I give him a little stroke. Good
Again, he
slobber
starts,
chops.
starts purring and
Good
rubbing
slobber
against your
chops.
legs.
That's cute.
Okay.
Turns into a dragon.
A dragonborn with a cat with wings. How cool is that?
I know, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
You can
Black
put
as
it on your
well,
back
right?
and pretend you're a real dragon.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yes, a real dragon. I
I
say to the chaps, chaps. So, I'm just gonna have a look at the room V5. Would you like to?
Just before you
Wait,
do that,
oh.
can I take another bottle of wine? Just one more.
Okay, roll a d20. Well, you don't like how are you carrying these bottles of wine?
The other one's in my backpack,
Okay.
but this one I just want to hold in my hand because I'm going to go and pour it out. 19.
Okay, so you pick up another bottle.
And I'm going to walk over to the fireplace and just pour it out on the fire.
Okay,
Just
you
put it
pour it
out.
out onto the fire. It kind of sizzles and the coals start to turn like a grey instead of a red, and the smoke starts to rise up the chimney.
Anything in the fireplace that I see? Anything with
Make an investigation check.
1. Not that. Just.
Right, so as you go to try and look in the fireplace, the coals are too hot, and you can't even you pull your hand away before you can even get it inside. You don't find anything.
Fair enough. Okay, I'll follow you now.
I'm going to talk to my
Ray is
cat.
also going to follow along behind you.
That's
Yeah,
nice. It's a
sorry.
show.
So I'm going to say to Slobber Chops, just
Oh, hi.
just come with me, and just like see if he'll stay by my side as I'm walking.
Sure.
Right.
As you carry on walking, he follows you.
Okay. Excellent.
Awesome. So.
Are you leading the door? Check it out.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to
Good
grab
idea.
drinks. Anybody want
Yeah.
one?
Can I have a car? I don't know why I was going to say it, but I'll have a Coke, please.
Coke.
I was gonna say
Yeah, I'll come with you,
Coke.
mate, 'cause I'm going to put the.
Does anybody else want anything?
I'm good.
Five
Cheers,
profit
mate.
now.
Okay, that's for 1 moment. So
Thank you, dears.
We already know that there is a chef in the kitchen. The slave girl told us.
It's just going to be the kitchen, is it?
I'm guessing one of these 3 rooms is
It's
a
got to be.
kitchen.
It's got to be downstairs.
It's
isn't it?
next to the slave quarters, because I'm going to keep calling them. So, and she did say there was a. She did give us the name of him, didn't she?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
called, like,
mate.
Edgar
Damn
or
it,
something.
forget about it. She told us that
And
there's
then I
a
moved
guy
and
in his
it's
kitchen.
like, oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm guessing if we hear noise, that's who it'll be, the slave guy.
Okay.
Cook. As you walk in, he throws a machete into your face.
so you come to the door. It's closed currently.
Oh, come to the front with Torrin.
Could be at the back.
Just told him that bit of info. Where?
Yeah, the door's closed. You're all stood
all the way
outside
in
of it.
I'm going to have.
Yeah.
There you go. Behind it. Right, are you going upstairs there, Bob?
Hey, should I?
I assume you're not on the stairs.
No, I was like gonna ask behind Taran, so I'll be there. I was gonna say, should I get Slobber Chops to go in
Absolutely.
first?
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Is that do we agree on that?
Yeah, if you want to do that, yeah.
Okay.
Open the door.
Shall we, Taran, if you slightly open the door a little bit,
I'll just like
and I go Slobber Chops, just go in there.
just fuck off.
Just.
All right. So as you say that, it looks up to you and just goes. Meow.
No one's opened
I
the
know the
door.
rations in.
Yeah, I'll leave a
Open
little
the
trail
door.
of rations
I've opened the door.
towards the door, and then
Make an animal handling check.
This is how you train him.
I'm good at this as well, by the way.
Yes.
This is not rolling, unfortunately. Animal handling 14.
Okay. Yeah. So as you do that, he kind of eats the food, looks around the rooms, enters, and he kind of runs in. You can see he kind of runs under a table,
Oh, okay.
and you can see him kind of pounce
In the room.
In the room.
In the room, okay.
The boy's pounced. Is he
Oh,
one?
You can take it off.
Take
Yeah,
it
I
off.
think you've opened the door.
Yeah, it was open, wasn't it? A little bit,
yeah,
because we
yeah,
had to
get
put
in.
the trail in.
He kind of comes back with a rat in his mouth,
Oh, good lad.
and he stands there, holds it up to you like.
Like a present. Oh,
He's
bless
done
him.
you well, hasn't he?
I'm gonna say, no, you have it. And let him eat it.
Okay, he puts it
And
down.
then give him a nice little stroke and say,
He
good
kind
boy.
of starts to hitting it around with his hands, his paws.
Good lad.
Hands.
Hands, he's got proper hands.
Wings,
proper
wings.
Like some cat.
Alright, I'm a cat.
And the cat's
A cat with hands. What are you
I
laughing
play poker.
Slobber chops.
I suppose it would have helped to give Slobber Chops an actual command rather than just saying, go in the room. Maybe
Yeah,
say
that's
to
good.
him.
I'm gonna have to figure one out, yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
just
say
in the doorway with the rat at his feet.
Well, door's open, so I may as well just step in. Let's step through the door and see what I see.
So,
Chandeliers everywhere.
I know, yeah.
You know when you've got that.
yeah,
Gas
it's like
here.
hot. As you enter into this room, you can see pots, pans, and cooking utensils dangle above 3 wooden preparation tables. Excuse me, in the middle of the room. And there are shelves lined with bowls, platters, herbs, spices, and dried goods. Off to the side of the room, you can see a dumbwaiter with its hatch closed. Beneath the table,
That's
you
not a
see.
nice name to
Oh
call
no,
it.
you don't see that. And yeah, that's it.
I want to use that dumbwaiter.
What? But you send yourself upstairs?
Not me, I'm too heavy. We can send Wizzy up just to see what
Send
he
me
sees.
upstairs in the dumbwaiter.
I'll go up.
See what he sees and then go quickly lower him down.
That's not a good idea, actually.
It'll be funny though, won't it?
Wait, so the
I
cat.
like it.
get off my pussy!
I'm just thinking, how was the cat invisible to begin with?
My spell.
Because her spell is wild magic. It's affected everything on this
Sorry,
floor.
I forgot all about that.
God, yeah.
That's
Right.
fucking
That's why
why.
I thought you were sending the cat in to detect the invisibility.
Well, that we were.
Well, it
yeah.
would anyway, yeah.
But you
What
can't
about
detect it
you
unless
can
you
detect
I go
it.
up in the
But you have to
lift,
tell him to detect it.
minor illusion,
Oh, do I?
and I'll just look like
Do I have
a
to tell him to detect it? Or is he just...
Oh, you're
don't-
gonna
you don't know.
You're gonna
Okay.
get handled though, aren't you? But if you're a nice, tasty pie.
yeah, but then boom,
I'm
and,
on-
then you pull me
you're on
down.
your own.
And then pull me
How
down.
would it work though? Because I can't communicate with the
Don't
cat.
know about that.
The way it would work with a normal cat,
Don't know about that.
if you try and teach someone to do something.
You reward it if it's done it right.
If you find an
Leather
invisible
it
person,
if
I'll
it's
give you
not.
food. Like that. Right, while I'm in there, can I have a look around? But I'm wanting to look for sounds more than anything. 'Cause
You're looking for
that's how
sound.
good Tiny is. He wants
Wow.
to look for sounds.
From someone's
see
coffee,
that?
you can see sounds.
Make a perception check.
I thought that's a nat one then, but no. It's a 7 plus. It's a 9.
No, unfortunately, you stand there and you listen. You can't. All you can hear is the crackling of the fireplace, the stove across the way, but that's it.
I'll also enter.
Oh, blessed.
And just blast the chicken on the table.
Does it say, is there anything interesting on the preparation tables?
I'd like to open the pantry actually.
Is that pantry?
Sorry.
Right.
I presume that. Oh, this is the
That's
waiter.
the
isn't it?
waiter.
Dumbwaiter, yeah.
Okay. So I thought it was a pantry.
Dumbwaiter.
I am going to open
It's like a little hatch where people put food into it, put it to
Oh,
above them.
Well, actually,
Oh,
no.
excellent.
Yeah, well, is it though? We could just.
I'm just going to
We
say,
could actually send Wizzy up.
we know you are in here. Show yourself.
You saying that?
Yeah, and just see.
Make a persuasion check.
What was his name?
14.
14. Nothing happens.
What was the guy's name?
It began with
It was Gabaret.
Gabaret.
Oh,
Gabaret.
Mark, can your cat see or sense him?
I'll find out. Come on, Slobber Chops. See if he follows me, right?
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, as you walk, he follows you.
Okay, cool.
The rat's still in his mouth.
Is it?
Ah,
And I,
it's
and,
like-
I, and I take the
The
rat
rat's
off
called
him.
Larry.
It is now.
Take the rat
It's
off
called
him.
Lyle.
Okay.
And I don't
Get
know
out.
how I'm going to do this.
Cast
Well-
fireball at Taryn.
I'm going to try and get him to detect if there's anybody in here who's invisible. I guess by taking his rat off him and giving it him back if he finds somebody.
So you take the rat off him,
Mm-hmm.
and he sits there looking up at you.
Okay. I throw the rat into the. I throw it in here.
Okay. As you
Like
do,
that.
he runs after it, grabs it, picks it up, comes back to you.
Oh, you've taught the cat fetch. That's impressive.
Okay.
In fact, I'll say make an animal handling check.
20, unnatural.
Okay. Yeah, so the cat straight away goes to the rat, comes back, brings back to you.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to be distracted by anything else in the room.
Okay.
Am I distracted by anything magical in the room?
Okay, is there any food in the room that I could just eat?
There's plenty of food that's sprawled out on the tables, and looks like there was a meal that was getting prepared, or had been prepared and finished. There are bits of the scraps of food everywhere. There's no set dishes or anything out. You can see like on the actual stove itself, there's a pot that's like kind of bubbly. You can hear it bubbling over a little bit.
Okay.
Any chicken legs?
It's just all
Any drumsticks?
all that's there is there's the scraps of cut off discarded meat
What
that
kind?
has not been cooked.
Can I tell what kind of meat it is?
Make a perception check.
That look senses like you're just going to make up a type of meat now.
6.
6. From looking at it, it's chopped up meat. You can't really tell what it is.
Corned
Can I see if there's any like anything that looks like it's cat food in here for slobber chops?
Make a perception check.
15.
15.
Yeah.
There's nothing specifically looks like cat food itself. There are like some dried goods
Okay.
that's kind of on the shelves over at the back,
Okay.
but there's nothing specifically.
Dried
that's-
goods. What do they look like? Do they look like?
It looks like there's
edible?
some dried fruits. There's
Oh, right,
yeah, it's nothing.
Can I fill my ration bags up with the dried fruits? And is there some nuts as well, maybe? Make a trail mix out of what's in there, the dried goods.
I was thinking I could make enough to make some rations.
I'll tell you what. I'll say there's enough for one ration each.
Okay. Cool. That's a good idea. By the way, you.
Is there a water source here? Because I'd like to replenish my water skin.
In this room where you are, there's nothing. No,
There's no
Why don't
water
you just
in a
piss in it?
kitchen.
not in this room. No.
Can I? We don't have running water, you know, back in this time.
Well,
Yeah.
what is
It's
this time?
1353.
This might be in the future for us.
Well,
Yeah.
for you it is, because you still think it's 100 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
They
quite
have
far
fire.
away. Can I have a look at V6?
Sure.
Can I?
It's a V6.
Would I be able to make an intimidation check now that I've made a persuasion? Because I want to now shout in this room and say it'll be easier for you to get out and show yourself
You can try it.
before I start smashing things.
Okay. Make
Before I throw a
intimidation
chicken
check.
drumstick at your face.
Why would you do that to me? It's a 6.
Again, you have no reply.
Oh.
Yeah. So you just like walking in.
Yeah. Take it off.
Yeah.
I'm getting angry.
So you can see, you see inside this room is lined with shelves and crates, and there's some barrels on the floor, and some sacks. You can see that it's kind of where they store all the food.
Oh, okay.
Can I open up the dumb waiter?
Yeah, is there enough
See what I
for a
see?
full ration?
You open up the dumbwaiter.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you guys in a sec. Sorry.
Just gonna open it up, see what there is.
Yeah, make a perception check.
I don't imagine there's a lot for me to look at in there. My rolls are awful in a minute. 10.
10. So as you pull the hatch down, you can see inside there's just dirty plates that have been left in there. Looks like it's been used.
So we know they've eaten already.
Is the
Getting
like
one on a full
how does the
stomach.
drum waiter work? Is there like a lever to press to like send it up, or do you have
There's
to?
a pulley system next to it.
I was going to say, don't tell me they haven't got running water, but they've got electricity.
There might be like a lever.
No, you just
Magic
you just say Alexa, raise the dumb waiter.
Nah, Google man.
No, both up in those days. So you've seen if there's enough in there to make
Alexa's the name of the person who does it.
another set of rations. So make an investigation check if you're going in and having a look.
Together, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, they both hit each other, so they connected, and they are both nat ones.
Snake eyes. All right, so you don't have a great search through these bags and sacks and barrels. A lot of it seems like
Nobody.
a lot of it seems more like fresh produce.
Well, can I have something to eat now?
So you want to? Yeah, okay. So you want to take
Seeds,
some fresh fruits.
We just eat, because I've got natural one, I just eat anything that I can see that looks remotely like food.
You
Yeah,
the
okay.
cat.
Raw meat.
So yeah. So but I'll just say for the sake of this, you all eat from these stores and you all replenish for the night.
Oh, full health. Sick.
No.
Oh, is it not Skyrim playing?
Not Skyrim.
Your food bar on Sims is full.
Oh, the cheese wedges.
Cheese, big cheese wheel.
Yeah. Sims in ages.
That was a game.
It was free download on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
like playing it,
So
Just plugging other things in.
What would you like to do?
Stop hiccuping would be a fucking start.
I suppose we're
yeah.
going
Oh, did I see any catfish? Oh no, I've already checked on that. So
Yeah, you could see it.
no.
What about
That's
dog
all
food?
If no one else wants to take D7, I'll.
V7.
Go on,
I'll go
Go on then,
V7.
Tiny.
So
Anyone?
you and you two are going over to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can get open.
Who? You, Wizzy, or?
Oh, yeah, I'll go as well. All three of
Both
us.
do
Why
it
not?
together as friends.
Me and
I'll
Wizzy
tell
will
you
do
what.
it together.
I'll just bet you what.
No, you can't go as well. I'm not allowing it. I'm joking.
No,
Go on,
I'm going
Wizzy.
there now.
What are we doing? What are we rolling for?
Open up.
Oh, you just walk it in.
Yeah.
You just said go on like we roll into
Alright,
open
make
the
a
door.
perception check.
There you go. See, that's what I was doing.
Why not?
No.
Oh, that's a shit one.
This is why it gets all over your
Mine's
carpet.
19.
And mine's
You.
9.
19 and 9.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you open the door, you can see inside that there are some steps going down, and also there is a barrel full of fresh water just through the door.
You know what I do?
Fill up your water skin.
Boom!
Woo!
I'll fill mine up as well while we're in
So
there.
you now got fresh water.
Yeah.
Guys, there's water in there if you want to fill.
Yeah.
Can I refill my holy water vial up, please, and then say a prayer to it?
You don't hold the power to make holy water, but you can fill the vial up.
And can I pretend that it's holy water to people I talk to from there on out?
I mean, it's just a vial, so yeah, if you want. Sure.
Just write a label on the side of it.
Holy
I'm gonna.
Just throw a cross on it.
Is there a bucket or a receptacle anywhere that I can use to get some water and then right through?
Yeah, that
Well,
water
yeah,
skin
say
that you've got
water
in your hands.
Well, but I feel like a bucket would be better for this than a water skin.
For the
Water
sake
skin
of
would
it, I'll
make-
say yeah.
There's pans in that, isn't there? So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you find
I go-
a big enough container to
in the room.
around the kitchen.
Yeah, doing the same technique.
All right, so from right at sort of the middle of near the food tables,
Yeah.
like you're saying, are you guys moving out of the way?
To get a
or-
better
I
spread.
feel a bit hot, so I'll prefer a bit of water on the face.
To get a better spread because it's
So make a dexterity check.
We're out of business. Closed for trading. 6.
6. All right, so you throw this bucket of water around. It kind of doesn't go as far as you thought it would have done. Kind of bits splash onto the stove and it starts to kind of steam up a bit. But you don't see any signs of a person or anything like that.
So, down or up?
Up.
Up.
Up it is.
Wait,
Which
down.
set?
Where's going down?
Here, the stairs.
Oh, that goes down,
Yeah.
does it? Let's go down.
But no, because we know.
I
We
think that's,
know there's a dungeon underneath the house. We've been told that.
Oh yeah.
I think
So-
we go up first in case anyone legs it out of the house.
I don't want to go down yet because I think we're going to need
To
a
level
long
up.
rest before going down there.
Get on up.
Get on up, Vanthampur machine.
Do we
what?
want to send Wizzy up first?
What, in the thing?
Yeah, I just want
I'll
to do
go
it
for the
for
thing for a laugh.
I just want to do it for laughs.
For a laugh. He
This
says.
is a terrible idea.
Or should we send up the cat?
No, because he might get killed.
Well, but the cat is
You can't
in
talk
this
to him
house.
afterwards, can you?
Let's
Be
not-
like,
let's
He comes back down and
See,
looks at
mate?
you like.
Yeah, like...
Where's no? He might get killed with Wizzy. None of that, was there?
No,
this is
that's a very good
Terina.
point,
This is
yeah.
Terina all over
No,
again.
but you can change into. In fact, we can take all of the dishes out
I was going to say, what
and
about
then just change into those dishes that were there originally.
Change into the dishes.
Yeah.
How?
Can you not do that as minor illusion?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, can you use, yeah, I was going to do minor illusion, just
Yeah,
put
yeah,
up
yeah.
her thing. I can't change myself into them though, so it needs to be something that's going to cover
Oh.
me.
Yeah, but isn't it only 2 foot?
Right.
5 foot.
Oh, there you go. It's more than big enough.
Yeah,
for
but
it.
I'm like 3 foot, so.
Why don't we put like fresh food in there, like some more food, so when it opens up at the top, at least you've got something to take out.
It's a massive cake. I'm in there now.
Is
It's
anyone
going to be a
got
massive
poison?
cake.
So
Yes.
you go in and
shit!
Is
No,
anyone got
stop!
poison
No,
in
we've got poison.
I haven't. I've
We
used
can.
mine.
We
send a cake up
we
with
can
poison in it.
poison them with the cake.
Have
What
we got
about-
a cake?
Is there a cake?
Is there a cake? You're saying we can poison them with the cake?
Let's make a cake!
Let's spend 3 hours cooking.
Bring the camera to the kitchen. We're gonna make a cake on stream.
If we successfully do it in the kitchen and we've done it in game.
It's time for Great
What's
Baldur's
the
Cake
cake over
Off.
there? Why is that
just
fun?
laughing at the idea of it.
If there's not a cake, we're not baking a cake.
Well, why don't we just send up some like fruit because we know that room has.
Is
some
there a
fresh-
cake?
You haven't seen a cake, no.
Can we make a cake?
Quick.
What about wine?
Possibly
What about
with
goblets
the,
of wine?
Jelly? Is there any dessert?
Yeah, good.
Jelly.
Goblets of wine.
Nothing that you
Well,
can
could
really
you
see
Yes.
around.
Goblets of wine.
We
Some
could use
fruit.
fruit because there's fresh produce in
Are
it.
you going to lace it with some
And
poison?
maybe a little cheese board as well.
Yeah.
The creature must swallow an entire dose of,
No, so you need the whole
of
thing.
ingested poison to suffer its effects. You need the whole thing.
Okay, so just one thing of wine then.
So one person might get, if you pour it all in one wine, you might get one person poisoned.
How would you ever make someone physically drink a whole?
Right, well we know there's two
It
of
might
them
be a
up
small
there.
vial like that.
So,
How big is this, by the way? Sorry. Like,
If you put it in a goblet of wine, they'd have to drink the whole goblet, essentially.
okay, send up 2 goblets of wine. We know there's 2 Vanthampurs up there. One of them will drink full poison.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Just I'm going to pour this into a goblet and then.
Yeah, 2. Need 2 though, because
So we ran in, got some goblets from the table.
Poison in one.
Poison in one, then
Wine in both though.
Yeah. Wine in both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some fruit as well.
Yeah. Make
Bit
a,
of fruit,
make
yeah,
a fucking
yeah.
platter.
Yeah. Do you want to go up as well with minor illusion just to see what you can see?
No, I'd have to hide behind something. They could
Can I
grab me,
wild
so-
shape into a rat and see if he chases
What am I
me?
minor illusion
The cat
into?
chases me all the way around up there, and I basically
What?
scout it out and run back
The
down.
cat actually
behind
catches
you.
you and kills
You
you.
can just like sit against the wall and just
Try.
make a 5-foot wall.
The cat might actually catch
Yeah,
you.
but
Might
yeah,
actually
so-
kill you.
yeah, but I'd come back.
Oh yeah.
He does hardly any damage.
No.
So
And you would come back anyway.
I would come back, yeah.
Can I fit into the lift?
Yes.
How big is the lift?
I'll say it's like a 5 foot by 5 foot, just for the sake of.
So I'm about half of it.
Can I? You what? Well, can I wild shape into a cat and have a female cat and then have babies?
babies,
No, I don't think it works that way. But
Okay.
you could, I'd say it'd probably fit. It would. I would say you'd be a bit more than half of it.
It's not a good idea. That'd be too obvious.
Yeah, I'd say so.
If I was going to go up, we'd have to do like a proper thing. But if we're going to do the wine thing, it's not a good idea.
Because if he does like a minor illusion and makes himself look like makes the wall off the back of the dumbwaiter in front of him, so yeah, it's moved forwards a foot, but they wouldn't notice that.
Or-
If we're giving more force,
Or
like
you
3
could go
foot,
into
though,
the
isn't it? It's
servants' quarters and get some of their clothes that there wasn't there.
Hi, I am new servant.
None of
Where
us are the
upstairs?
Oh, stairs!
None
Has
of
anyone
us.
seen Clog?
None of us are the size of the servants.
I wouldn't risk
No.
going fucking
No,
espionage.
because the thing,
on it.
if I'm going to take up like 3 foot of that 5 foot room, so I'm only taking up like this much. You'd notice if the service hatch went up and it had this much missing off it.
I wouldn't bother. I'd
No.
just send the wine up.
Yeah, send the wine up.
So take up that much room.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
Maybe
like,
2 foot.
If you're only
I'm
2
gonna go
foot,
2
you
foot, 3 foot high.
I'd say you have to duck to get in
Either
there.
way.
And you have to like kind of crouch over.
Yeah.
so you probably need like
Anyway, I
a
don't.
foot wide.
If we're sending up the wine, I don't think it's a good idea.
No, go on then.
So we'll send up the wine.
All right. So you put in a goblet of wine with the poison in.
Yeah.
So it gives you poison.
By the
Sorry.
way, we are assuming that they've heard nothing of what's gone on downstairs and
I
they
know,
think everything's normal.
All this clattering and banging
Well,
in the
working
kitchen.
though.
And you're sending a goblet of wine with fruit. Did you
Yes,
say?
and
2 goblets of wine, one's got the poison in, the other's not.
Okay. You send that up. So you pull the thing and kind of. Is that?
I'm going to stand out in the corridor
Oh, guard the stairs.
just to watch if anyone comes
Well,
down.
Ray has been there anyway. As well.
Yeah,
if
no,
anyone
but-
comes down, they're invisible.
How do you know?
Get in front of the door, because they're probably going to be getting
How
in
long
front
did
of
the
the door.
visibility last?
I don't know.
We don't know, and we don't know the radius.
Get in front of the door, then you'll feel them back.
So yeah,
Stand at the bottom of the
you
stairs.
pull the dumbwaiter up and you can hear it kind of makes a loud banging noise as it goes up on its kind of rickety railings, and you get it to the top until you can't pull it anymore.
Is there a
Now
bell
we have
to
a
ring
long
or a sig?
wait.
Does it look like there's a
There is a bell next to it as well.
Oh, is
yeah.
it? Cool.
So you ring it.
Bell.
Bing, 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 bing.
And can we just stop it there for 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Just for the halfway break.
Yeah, that's fine. You go for smoke.
Yes.
A
Alright,
smoke and a
so
pancake.
we-
Don't tell the entire audience.
So you're going to.
His mum watches this and doesn't know that he...
butt flats.
Also, I'll tell you after.
Okay. So we'll be right back.
we left the keys on the door. Is that okay?
I left the keys on the door. So
Yes, that's fine. The keys are in the door, and welcome back. All right, so you've sent this two goblets of wine up in the dumbwaiter with the fresh fruit. You've rang the bell. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Can listen.
Yeah, listen.
Okay.
Can we hear anything?
So do you want to make a perception check each or together?
Can we all listen?
Kind of one person can do it with advantage, or two
Okay.
people can do it. Just
Okay.
wait.
Together.
Yeah. What's the stat?
Perception.
23.
4.
All right. So
It's gone
as
from 0 to 0.
so after the ring out of this bell, everything's silent for a minute. You listen. You don't hear anything. Nothing from above. A moment goes by.
Nothing from the stairs. Do we not hear anyone coming down?
Nope. You hear nothing from the stairs. That's it.
We've waited like a couple of minutes.
Yeah, if you want to wait a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Minutes, still nothing.
I think it's time to ascend.
Pull it back
into
down.
The villa.
This second floor. Pull it
Ascend
pull it
into
back
the
down.
villa.
You pull it back down.
Yeah.
All right. So you use the pulley to pull the dumbwaiter back down. You kind of hear the rumbling of the thing coming back down its railings again. Okay, so it's in situ. You open the hatch.
Yeah.
Open the hatch. The goblets are still there. The fruit's
I
still
pick
there.
one of them at random and don't.
Down it. Russian roulette.
That would be bold, wouldn't it?
Baldur's roulette.
Baldur's bulge.
Right.
You just have to roll for it, wouldn't you?
Do you remember which one you
Roll,
got the
flip a coin.
poisoning? Like, you would know, wouldn't you? 'Cause
I would know, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if it's worth just for like role playing purposes. I wonder if it's worth taking it
You may as well.
and handing it to what's his name, the guy, the vampire.
Ever seen The Princess's Bride?
You know who poisoned him.
No,
And just
I
say
haven't
to him,
actually.
I returned the drink.
There's just a thing
Yeah.
on there where they do
Just
that.
role-playing
Like, put
purposes.
2 glasses in, it's like you've got to guess which one's got the poison.
Right. I see.
I emptied a bottle of wine that I had
Yes.
on the floor because I don't give a shit about this villa.
Okay.
And I pour the goblet that I poisoned
Yeah.
back into the bottle.
All right. So it's kind of a bit
then
of
cork it.
an awkward thing to do, but you do manage to do it.
Okay. And then I put that back in my pack. So
Sure.
technically I've still got the poison, but it's in a large.
Do you need your card back?
Can I have the card back?
Yeah, why not?
He's ripped it up at this point.
I'll just say, oh, I'm not right on it, but I'll just remember it's a bottle of wine. It's a
A
not
wine
bottle,
bottle
but it's
with poison wine.
Funny you stole a
I'll-
couple of
I'll
bottles.
get him a
You've got
lift.
these different bottles. all
You
over.
get in the dumbwaiter.
Get in the lift.
All right. So you're in the dumbwaiter.
what
Do you
on
want
your
us-
own? No, I say to no. Bad idea, Wizzy. We should go together upstairs.
Stairs.
Yes, the stairs.
The stairs.
The stairs.
Stairs. Come on, slobber chops.
All right. So
Have a bit of cheese.
We'll have to move ourselves to the other map.
Technically, I think yes. At this point, I think we're going to go upstairs.
Yeah,
you go upstairs.
We're
Yeah.
going upstairs.
Do we want to
Okay.
move the map a little bit closer or leaving it there?
Well,
Or-
we can swap places.
So you
with
might as well swap it, and
Yeah.
for now.
Can we go stealthily, however?
Yeah.
Stealthily. Who's leading the charge then? Because
Do you want to do normal
I think we.
charge?
well,
I
normal
would probably
charges.
have the cat. Because of the
Oh.
invisibility. Even though
Normal
I
charge
don't
would
know what
be your cat following straight behind you.
Yeah, yeah. Will he follow me?
He's been following you all this time.
Okay.
So
Is this just nothing? This
that's like the downstairs. So
Right,
that's like a
fine.
landing, if you know what I mean. That's.
so I can just put like
I was going to say, you just go back over the roof.
And you said you're doing it sneakily.
yeah, which means
So
disadvantage.
everybody make a stealth check.
You go first, mate.
Who's got the arm of disadvantage? So you two make it a
What
disadvantage.
about Rhea? What arm has she got?
Uh,
I think she's got stuff leather, hasn't she?
Chainmail, isn't it? Chain shirt.
chain shirt.
Is that a disadvantage or not?
Good start, innit?
Oh my god.
Chain shirt. Chain shirt is not disadvantage.
Oh, there you go.
That's why I gave it to her, I think.
So okay, right.
Okay, so what did you get?
6.
6. Okay,
This isn't going to be good.
5.
5.
4.
Oh my god.
Quizzy. What did Ray get?
Ray got. Oh fuck, she got 16.
Oh, nice.
4.
So you kind of.
We just
roll this
you
all
all
the stairs,
It's like when you walk into your mum's
Shredded
house,
up the stairs.
she's leathered from the night before.
And as you do, Tiny leading the charge.
Yeah.
As you kind of descend up the stairs excitedly, not very stealthily, several projectiles come at you. As you kind of peek up above the stairs, everybody roll initiative.
Oh man.
How is that even possible?
What?
And that one. Even with the projectiles flying at your face.
What was that?
Oh, the one.
I didn't get the best either. Told you we should have gone up there sooner while we were rolling.
I know, yeah.
Right, just have to give me a minute here, guys.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I've been at 20 this game already.
We've been lied to. There's more than fucking 2 people up here.
But they said there's 2 brothers, but they didn't tell us who else. Several projectiles have come out of her face, so I'm guessing there's going to be a fair few of them. But I might also die at this point.
Right, sorry guys. Just give me a 1 moment.
Just got to put these 8 enemies on, and the rest. Better look at buying the dice molds as well.
Dice molds.
To make your own.
To your own, yeah. But not, they're only like
Didn't
pretty
realise.
cheap.
I didn't realise that was a thing.
And the resin is quite cheap as well,
Just
but to
resin,
buy
yeah.
like the different colours, it can be pricey.
So you can make your own.
Make your own, yeah, it's quite good. So just make a couple like and just
Just test them out when you get them, because sometimes they get like heavy one-sided,
yeah.
which you can do on purpose.
To be honest, that's exactly what I was thinking for the word go.
Well, if you just made it heavy on like 1, then it would always roll to 20.
Oh, the opposite to each other, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, like that. And every
So-
dice I think that's like the highest is always opposite the lowest.
Actually, 7 and 14, 2 and 19.
No, just
Yeah.
the highest and the lowest. 6 and 1.
They're all because they all add up to 21.
1 and 8.
So 7 to 14 add up to 21, 2 and 19 add up to 21,
Nah, you're
20
wrong.
and 1.
7 and
Yeah,
7
not with the
14,
4. You count with the 4.
7, yeah, you do, you're right.
What do all sides out?
All sides add up to
21.
yeah.
Yep.
Only that because I know all sides on the 6 add up to 7.
Alright.
So an easy way to know how many. Not like if you add up all the numbers on the dice, it's just 7 times 3 is 21.
0 and 9 are opposite each other.
It
Alright.
doesn't count those weird shaped dice.
But it works with D12. It works with D12, D6.
Yeah, they're the same whichever way you look at them. With this dice, if you look at it in a different orientation, it's a different shape, isn't it? Same with the 4. They don't work.
So as you come running up the stairs, the first thing that comes flying towards you is a spear.
Fuck!
Fuck!
We're in the Peloponnesian War. I've been playing Assassin's Creed.
I've got my anti-spear spray on.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't hit you.
Could be D40 all over him.
It's an 11 anyway, so I assume that this
D40,
is.
that's
yeah,
big guys.
So he chucks the spear and it kind of whooshes past the side of you.
Head
Yeah, we know it's a guy.
So
Let it slip there.
also, this radiant white flame starts to fly over towards you. Make a Constitution saving throw. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I couldn't go with Constitution. Oh, for God's sake, how have I gotten that 1 again?
That one.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
You can't on saving throws.
That was Dex, wasn't it? So that's a 2.
So you take 7 radiant damage from that. Also,
Oh shit!
suddenly next to you,
I didn't heal.
this imp becomes visible as its stinger flies in towards you.
Go ready for my Constitution saving throw.
Oh, there's people on the map. I didn't see this.
And it is with a 22.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
That is 15.
15 is successful.
Okay.
So that's 6 piercing damage first.
Pissing damage.
Piercing damage.
6 pressing damage.
And
No, I've already used my endurance as well.
so you get 4 poison damage from the imp as the stinger flies in towards you, kind of nicks you on the side. You can see this kind of poison starts to sizzle a little bit, but it doesn't really take much effect. And then a crossbow bolt then also flies in towards you
Yeah.
with a 20.
Yeah, I think this is me done, boys. Tiny's, I'm gonna.
That's 6 piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
And Tiny goes down.
Oh,
Now,
dear.
everybody, have you rolled initiative already, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to roll initiative for everybody else.
Oh yeah, I was trying to remember what I had because it was a while ago.
I was
You
rolling
got-
down.
Yeah, I'm down. That's 23. Well, there's technically 26 damage all in one. There.
You're gonna like roll down the stairs and take us.
I know, yeah. Roll down the stairs now because I've gone down. This tiny landslide.
Boom. Alright, it's 21 plus.
Yeah, likewise.
16 to
20.
20.
Save the day.
Wow. 11 to 15. Oh, wow. Did I just say 11 to 15?
Yeah.
6 to 10?
9.
10 for Taran.
9, what's your dex, Taryn?
14.
So, 10. Wow, this is bad.
And 6 for Rhea.
What did you get? Was it again? 9.
20. 9.
6 for Ray. What did you get, Balmont?
5.
Yeah, me too.
TPK. TPK.
Imagine that, close to leveling up and we're all dead. No, we won't
We
die.
need to get to the bottom of the stairs and put 5 things
Let's
and
get
get
sorry.
everything down.
5. And Ray got 6.
So then we're in the open and they're in the bottleneck, because right now we're in the bottleneck.
Why
Good
don't
idea.
follow us?
We'll just have a long rest.
What? Am I tiny die?
Oh yeah.
You're right. That's funny.
No,
I'm
they might
already
just
dead.
They might just capture me. What
Oh,
about, what about me? You're not gonna.
Oh, wait, what did you get?
2. I got. I got a nat 1 with a +1.
Wow.
Hey, at least I make my death saving throw right at the end of the turn.
So, the guard, having just thrown his spear and it's kind of gone completely down the stairs after missing Tiny, looks around. He's got a weapon. He kind of retreats back to here, and he uses the defend action.
Is that the dodge action or is that?
Sorry, yeah, dodge.
Ah, cool, that's fine.
Then the number 2 is right. Sorry, not number 2. It's number 4 is going to try and shoot at the next person in line, which is Balmont,
You get ready to turn yourself over.
with a 9.
Misses.
Okay, so the crossbow bolt just whooshes to the side of you, hits into the wall, and kind of clangs down the stairs.
Clang, clang, clang,
Um,
clang, clang.
Well, by the way, I'll say that the cat takes up the same space as you in situations like this.
Okay.
Because it's only a tiny creature.
Okay.
Technically, he can stay in the same space as you.
Okay.
Yeah. So that the guy misses you. He kind of looks. It's the crossbow and say fires wide. So next, there's another man stood behind him, kind of a pasty-looking man, a bit older, black hair's kind of swooshed over to the side. He kind of got his hands up like this, and he releases another sacred flame at you. Make a Constitution dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving. What do I add here?
His saving throw modifier.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Also, I don't think
6.
Sacred Flame is a projectile.
It's not. The fire just appears.
It's like a
from underneath.
Alright.
It's just
The
like-
action it appears,
Okay.
and then you have to use an action to throw it, don't you?
It doesn't. It
It's
just.
You wish.
No, I know. I think you do.
The
Genuinely.
description is a flame-like radiance descends on one creature. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, right.
because it ignores cover, I think it just
Yeah.
kind of literally appears.
But like,
so that's as this radiant flame appears from above you and kind of rains down on you. It does 4 radiant damage.
Oh my god! I thought white phosphorus was banned in the Geneva Convention.
Just say 5 guys up there.
5 guys.
5 guys.
Oh, man.
5 guys. There's a 5
That was
guys
an
up there.
expensive burger I've ever
It
had.
was that expensive, it knocked me unconscious.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh yeah.
Nice burger though.
It's alright, yeah. It's alright, not for like 15 quid that I spent on it.
No, it's nice.
Which is
He's also going to raise his hand and place it on the guy in front of him, and he's going to cast Sanctuary on him. As a
Which
bonus action.
yours what?
fucking clerics.
You don't know. So after that,
Oh fuck.
the imp's going to move forward 1 up to Balmont. And he's
Who's
going,
the imp?
the closest one to you. Is it number 4, 3, number 3?
On top of.
Yeah, that's fine. And he's going to try and stab you with his stinger. Oh, with a fucking 7.
No, misses.
So it misses you as it comes, just like descends on you. You manage to just block it out of the way with your shield. So next up is
I can't cast that now, can I? If it's stood next to me.
Taryn.
You can't cast if someone's stood next to you.
You can.
If someone's stuck next to you,
Yeah.
if it's friendly, it's fine.
No, if it's
No,
an
if
enemy.
it's an enemy,
This
you
can't
Oh,
cast.
right. You can cast, but it's disadvantage. Unless it's a saving throw, then it doesn't matter.
Or if it's a touch.
If it's a saving throw, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
As in, if you have to roll to attack, it's still disadvantage.
Yeah.
But if it's just a saving throw,
Yeah.
you don't.
Oh, excellent.
So I'm at the bottom of the stairs at this point, and the imp has just appeared at the top of the stairs. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. You can still see him. He's not behind cover or anything like that.
Or because of the line of sight, I'm just going to use Eldritch Blast on the imp.
Sure.
Worked effectively last time.
11.
11 misses, unfortunately. So the
Just not luck.
the Eldritch Blast just veers off to the side and smacks into the roof just behind him.
As a bonus action,
Yeah.
I'd like to cast Hexblade's Curse on it.
Okay. So it now has X-Blade's Curse on the imp. Is that your go finished?
Yes.
Next is Wizzy.
Oh,
Nothing. I just imagined a funny scenario.
No, oh, wow, magic again. Fuck off, Tom. Sorry.
How about fuck off?
Fireball where you all are.
It's not funny, is it for you?
It's not fun.
I
It's all the work
Fireball.
that you'll do.
Or yourself.
Can I get line of sight of number 1?
Yes, from where you are, yeah. Number 1.
I'm down. I'm presuming I'm downstairs.
With where you are, I'd say no.
Or if not, can I just go into Taryn's space briefly to?
I'd say no. You'd have to go past the imp, which you can't do. So
You're trying to shoot.
Can I shoot up the stairs?
shoot
That-
upstairs,
that's-
but you can't see him because of the balcony.
But is that not the top of the stairs? So is that
You can't be that.
when you say number 1, do you mean number 4, the imp?
Do you mean this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can shoot him. Number 1's there.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
With it
alright.
being at the front, I just
Right,
assumed
right.
it was number 1.
No, no worries. It's just the way I wrote it down. It's a bit weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
shoot
shoot the
number
guy at the very back with my pathfinder.
Around the
Yeah,
corner.
so you shooting him with
With frostbite.
frostbite.
Oh,
Oh,
frostbite!
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 So it's a saving
Over
throw
to
for me,
you.
right? With a what's the save? Is it Constitution?
Yes.
It's a 5.
Lucky.
What's the damage?
All of it. Oh, you did that last time as well.
Yeah. 6 cold damage,
Okay.
and you shall receive disadvantage on your next weapons attack roll.
Okay.
Or is it just an attack roll?
Weapons attack
You
roll.
said before, tail accounts, is it?
Four.
Yeah, it counts.
Yeah.
All right. So again, this cold kind of it smashes into him, and it doesn't really seem to do as much damage as you.
Change the light.
Although the blue light works.
Right. Nothing counted before the lights were changed.
Yeah, so I'm
All right, back up, everyone. Down the stairs. Okay, yeah. So the cold hits him again. He seems to be moving a little bit slower than he was before, but it doesn't seem to do as much damage. Is that the end of your go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so number. So number 5. This is Amric, the guy that you met at Low Lantern, the guy who's running the money lending business. He runs over, he grabs the imp, pulls it back, so you get an attack opportunity if you want it.
Nothing you do you, actually?
It's been so good so far, you said.
It's basically you get
I
an
don't
attack
necessarily
opportunity
want
on 3.
1
Hit him with
3.
something.
On the imp.
On the imp.
Yeah, because he's pulling the imp out of your.
But does that mean on my next go that I don't get an attack?
No, you'll get your attack. You just use up your reaction, so you don't got any more reactions.
Yeah,
I should bring you bonus.
Yeah,
Okay, do that.
It's only. Well, maybe shall I at least still be on?
It lasts like 8 hours or something, doesn't it?
No,
An hour.
a minute.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
18.
18 hits.
No, sorry.
Music fancy then.
Tabletop audio.
5 bludgeoning damage.
Sorry. 5 bludgeoning damage. Right. So yeah, as he grabs the imp, pulls it away, you just smack down with your staff, and it makes impact, but it doesn't really seem to do very much.
Sorry, did you say smackdown?
It's smackdown, yeah. If you really swap them around for us, the 3 and 4, 5, whatever it is. And now, as he seems in, he's going to try and make person. He's going to try and make his first attack with as he pulls a dagger out from his belt. Okay, so his first attack is a 23.
On you?
This sounds one chops in it.
No.
That's 8 piercing damage. Second attack
5.
is a nat 20.
Oh god.
It's better not be that fucking dice.
Yep.
Remember this guy killed me, bro.
That's 7 piercing damage. Got lucky on that one.
Down.
You're down.
Yeah.
So he's going to step forward and try and hit Taran. With a 22. And that's 5 piercing damage. So next up is Rhea.
Ray likes it.
Save yourself!
Soon you know us a couple of days, leave us.
Can Rhea see? Who can Rhea see from there, by the way?
She can see the guy in your hand and the guy on top of the imp on top of the stairs.
What friendlies? I mean.
Oh,
So.
she can see both of them.
Okay, so she's gonna. She's gonna. Can she occupy the space of a person, of a friendly to no?
I thought we could have, but
You
couldn't
can pass,
actually
but
turn
you can't occupy the same space.
She went
Ah.
space.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise that. I thought she couldn't end your turn there.
Right, no.
So she's gonna from there cast healing word on the first person she can see.
So the first person, so Balmor.
Yeah.
Okay. So move him back 1 and put Balmor up. Does that make sense?
Sorry, move who
So
back?
Balmor's up
Yeah.
and move Amric back 1. No, the imp's there.
It's in your hand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's here. It's here. Sorry. So he's here. Yeah.
No, he's on top
On
of
top
Tiny.
of Tiny. Okay.
The imp was 1 forward.
And you have to roll for you. So it's like 2 nat 1s in a row.
Kind of.
It's pretty sure that's
On the initiative and on the saving throw, 2 nat 1s in a row. So I'll put my first step saving throw. Isn't a nat 1?
so you get 5. Oh no, it's level 2. Sorry, it's level 2. So it would be an extra D4.
Sorry. Sounds a bit
7.
He's also a barbarian. Level 3.
Did we figure out that the Bardic Inspiration was a bonus action?
I think so.
JR, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she'll use bonus inspiration then on. Not really meta here, but who's up next? Can anyone remember?
Me?
After
What is
you?
it, death save?
It's Balmor.
Yeah.
Oh, then she'll give you a Bardic Inspiration.
What does that do?
That was
Extra dice.
ridiculously meta, by the
You
way.
get a D. I know, it was awful.
Yeah,
So you get a D6, which you can either add to your attack roll,
Yeah.
you can add it to your damage roll,
Yeah.
you can add it to your AC when someone attacks you,
Okay.
or you can also add it to like saving throws.
Okay.
So any number, basically.
Pretty much, yeah, except ability checks. I think.
Okay. And I can use that whenever.
What's that?
You can use that whenever.
Within the next minute.
Okay.
Minute, not 10 minutes.
Got 10 rounds, which is.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Excellent. So whose go is it?
Is that Rhea done?
That is you.
That's rare, actually done. as
It's
well.
me.
What, you said that like he died.
Because she might as well be.
She has spell slots left. Literally just got weapons now.
You know, a wild shape. Oh,
Well,
okay.
I haven't had a chance to use it.
Alright.
I fucking
You're gonna
bubble.
say it, just like.
Yeah. Okay. Right. You fuckers, you're having it now. Right.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam,
Moon.
and let's go in here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And for
So
my
that isn't an area now.
yeah, it's 5 by 5 foot radius, and
3
I'm
by
going
3
to wild shape into a hyena.
Excellent.
Can that fit up the stairs?
I was gonna say, is it a giant hyena or?
Oh shit!
Or is it a giant
hyena?
Yeah,
Is
you
it
got
going
to
to
do
fit?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah.
So what would I be able to? What size creature would I be able to do?
Large.
Sorry, or like medium? Or what is hyena? Is it large?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, less than large.
Well, that's fine.
Like spider is fine, I think bear is fine.
Bear?
Yeah, but a bear's large and a spider's large.
Maybe is it not huge then for a giant hyena?
Maybe it is, and I put it wrong then.
I'm pretty sure this was the problem.
Because this was the issue with the bone.
I can't remember a hyena.
You're not going to say that in the end he was the
It was
hyena
a giant
okay on
hyena.
the
I
boat.
suppose a hyena.
Hyena's like a fucking small dog.
It's
Even
a
if
giant hyena.
Even the giant one would be
That's
like
a giant small dog. That
Great
makes it the
Dane.
same as a dog, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
a giant, small dog.
Yeah, giant cancels out
Yes,
small when you
a
get
giant
medium.
spider would only be.
I mean, we're in a fantasy universe here. I
Person
mean,
size.
I know, like if I saw like a spider that was this big, I would say that is a giant fucking spider.
I played Assassin's Creed, and the giant hyena legendary creature is fucking huge. But that's just fantasy.
So that I can't get it upstairs.
It wouldn't fit in the stairs, the case.
Depends what the stairs are, you know, but it's like.
How do I work
You
out
can't see a
what?
lot.
Medium.
Just say large.
Large says 8 foot to 16
I
foot
swear
size.
to God, if this
If you-
fucked up the boat scenario, we'd catch it Amrit because
No, it's 8 foot, you said the gap was 5 foot. So that's the problem.
8 foot wide.
Yeah.
8 foot wide. My car's 8 foot wide.
It's 8 foot tall, but staircase, if you think when you go up the stairs,
fucking.
it's going to be 6 or 7 foot in it to go upstairs.
But a hyena's not standing up. He's not eight. Like when he's on
Yeah,
all fours,
long.
he's surely not 8.
8 foot long, not high. Surely.
It takes up a 10 foot space.
Wow.
Anything that's large,
Well, 10 foot which way though?
it's squared.
So 4 squares basically.
These values are typical for creatures in kid size.
I know that's how I played it before when people talk about the creature.
Nobody's asking you. Can you
So
mouth
we
strong?
should have been doing it that it was taken up 4 then really, I guess.
Right.
We know for future.
But I'd probably say with the spider, I'd make an exception for that because it's a spider. Spiders can go quite small.
I can hang on a wall and that balance.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You just want to hear the spider noise again, that's all that was.
So
Fine.
you're saying spiders medium.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Spider I am now.
Spider I am.
Spider I am.
Will I am.
Large, yeah, 4 squares. Okay. So you're a spider.
I'm a spider.
I'm a spider. Sure, so you cast a moonbeam, you turn into a spider. That's the end of your go, isn't it?
the narration there is. You've done this, and that's it. You're going with it.
Yeah. Okay. You don't want to move or anything. Because you can go up walls and you can go on the ceiling. So
Yeah. I
technically you
will.
essentially, in this instance, you can occupy the same space, but you'd be above them.
Okay. Yeah. How is the ceiling like? Just
The
normal
ceiling's like
height?
10 foot high, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'm going on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So that means that
So you're on the ceiling above him? Above the...
In that same spot there.
Oh, okay.
So
Bottom
can I be
ceiling above.
unbleated, Alan?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the end of your go. Next is Tiny. Same. That's one fail save. Next is the guard again. He's just going to stand in front of the pasty looking guy at the back and just hold his fists up and take the dodge action.
The dodge is nothing.
So next is the guy next to him.
Who had to go then? Sorry.
The guard.
Which one's the guard?
Number 1.
Okay. It's fine. It's alright. I just think the movie.
Now it's the guy next to him, number 4.
Okay.
He looking at the guard next to him, he's like, "Ah, take this!" He pulls a mace off his belt, passes it to the guard, and then he loses a crossbow bolt at say a bow. Amric, yeah.
Traitor.
Fumble with a fumble with a 6, so
Misses.
that misses. So next he's going to stay there as he is. So next it's the other fancy looking guy at the back. He. What does he do?
Dies. He dies?
He is going to.
Die. We all say it.
He just bursts into flames.
Spontaneously combust.
Wow, magic.
It's not a funny joke.
He's going to raise up his hand, look at the spider on the ceiling, and say, "Flee." Make a. What is it? Is it a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Do I use my stats?
Yeah. So saving throw, wisdom saving throw.
Which is, how do you do saving throw? Is it plus it?
It's plus your saving throw.
Okay, so it's 15.
Okay, yeah. So as he says this, you kind of feel this magical suggestion enter your mind, and it starts to take over. But your will stays strong, and you manage to shrug it off. And you manage to do that to him, and he looks a little bit scared at it. But that'll end his turn. So next it is. Sorry, it's so it's the imp at the back is going to turn invisible.
Yeah.
Yep.
If he starts his turn in the moonbeam, he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's Constitution saving.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
How do I work this out for me then?
So that's a 20, not natural. Or does he still take half?
So it takes me oh yes, it does. It takes half, and it's 2d10. That's 14 damage.
What's
Radiant damage.
Yeah, killed him.
Nice.
So as this big boom, this big beam,
This big beard appears.
this big beam of radiant light,
Ghostly flames.
this big beam of ghostly flames crackles next to him. You can see it start to burn his skin as he kind of crumbles into this burnt, charred corpse on the floor in its glory.
How much XP do we get for it?
You don't until
We won't.
Whoa.
Yeah, you won't.
What?
Not until I
Can't
it's
level
not
up
like
mid-fight?
No,
I've never technically given a ruling on it.
Exactly, now's the chance.
Yeah, but we've never.
Now's the opportunity to be a hero.
You could be our best friend.
Yeah,
If you want it in this instance, yes, I'll say you can.
I think we did. It's
Does
not
that
enough,
level
right?
up?
It's not going to be enough.
How
is
much
it?
XP would it be?
It's
200.
200, so it'd be at 50 each.
No. Yeah, it would.
Yeah. By about 80.
So-
Yeah, but how does that work with me being down? Because if I
You're
don't-
not down.
What I'll say is, again, this is a very instant, because I'm giving you guys a kind of a help, I'll say that if you get healed and you get back up, you can have that extra HP that you would have from rolling your dice.
So I've got to wait to be healed.
Yes.
But can we all roll for it though?
What's that?
Can we all roll?
Well, you all can, and obviously Tiny just can't add his until he's brought back up.
What about
In
spell
fact,
slots?
Tiny, because I'm feeling generous, I'll say that you can have a save back.
What's the
Save
save
back?
back?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
What's the save back?
His death throw save, he failed on before.
Fail.
Do we get an extra spell slot as well?
You'll get your spell slots. Remember the ruling that whatever extra spell slots you get now,
Yeah.
so whatever extra spell slots you get from your next level,
Yeah.
you get them as
So if you get
unused
one
spell
extra.
slots.
That's unused.
Yeah, so if you get one extra second level spell slot, you'll have one.
Extra. Yeah.
Rolling for health.
I've already rolled Ray's health on her level. On her
Right, okay.
level
I've
four
got loads
spreadsheet.
of. I'm just going to put something on here, okay? For a minute.
Am I allowed to roll?
Just for a minute.
For health?
Yeah, go for it. Remember, re-roll ones.
Yes!
What'd you get? Matt.
5. Which is
With a
good
D6,
on a decent.
Remember, it's like your Constitution modifier as well if you've got.
Oh, do you add some? What do you add to it?
What your Constitution modifier is?
Oh, yeah, my constitution.
What's my constitution modifier?
I think yours is +2 or +3.
2. That is not
How'd you get?
7.
7, so +2 as well.
No, 7 in total.
Alright, nice. Tiny, you rolling as well?
Yeah, I got 5 plus constitution, which is +3 now. Good.
I'm just making up stuff again.
Yeah, make it up in my head.
Taran, you'd also get your healing from your Hexblade Curse.
Is it dead?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Well, yes, I do, yes.
Sorry, Tiny, what did you roll?
5
Nice.
plus 3, so that's 8. So I'm on 39 health.
And you have your feet, don't you, that gives you extra, Taran.
It's terrible.
I've not rolled yet though, mate, so, but yes, I do. I get 2, yeah.
Level up.
Yeah.
Oh, you can increase your ability scores. Oh yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So you'll get the effect of that now from whatever you've done for your level 4 character sheet.
Okay. So I'm just going to get this stuff ready for the bits out of the way. So that's that. You've made another load of these, didn't you? Reprinted these.
Yes. Yeah. They
have
were
they
in
got-
that plastic wallet I gave it to you.
Have they got the same on there, or is there something different just off the top of your head?
All there is the extra is knock. I did knock spell.
So that's cool. For now.
Not you. No. I came from over there.
I did a knock at the same time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just
Right.
the oak. I mean, I didn't do anything.
Taryn, is there anything you can do on your go quickly now while we're...
Yes, there is. I'm in a bit of a fluffle.
Do you want me to do Balmott's first and come back to you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Balmott.
It's my go.
Yes.
Did this geezer have a go or not?
He's... it's not his go yet.
Oh right, okay. On the ceiling, because I'm above him and diagonal like that, I'll be able to bite him still in that space, won't I?
Yes,
Because
yeah,
it essentially
it's
works
technically
as another.
It's
thing.
5 foot above, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use. Do I have to say I'm gonna use the roll before I roll?
You have to do it like you can say after your roll. So you can roll
I
your
can see
attack.
what I get and then decide. But
Yeah,
before
before I
you
say it.
Okay.
So,
That's fine. I'm gonna bite. Number 5.
Yep.
I'm not gonna use that. That's 23.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep, that hits.
I haven't used this. That.
You haven't used it
No,
yet.
I've not used it.
So I make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna do his damage first. So what does he get? That's 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I need to do fail or
You failed, yeah.
failed. And that's 10 poison damage.
Nice.
Excellent.
So yeah, you take a big chunk out of. You bite into the shoulder as you kind of bounce down from the ceiling. Take a kind of chunk out of it. You can see it start to bleed, and the poison starts to bubble over in the wound. And Amric screams out, "Ah!" And he kind of looks over to his brother. The other guy who's fancy at the back. It's pretty obvious though, wasn't it,
I
really?
wrote in here, like a fancy guy. Possible brother. Not quite sure. Maybe.
Just can you clarify on the spell slots? You gain just the one that you would.
So if you get an extra one, you get that as a spell slot now.
Actually,
Have you got 3 spell slots now?
no, one left. Or 3 second levels. For Rhea, this is.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't get new ones yet. She's got 22.
Oh,
still,
excellent.
And that's 9 now.
I had 27 and now I've got 41 hit points. Doesn't that seem like a massive jump?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
How have you managed that? That's 11, isn't it?
Put it?
27 to 41. That's 14.
Oh no, I've done that wrong.
Yes, it is.
Why have I written? Oh shit! I know what I've done. I've written down what I had left.
What you want?
And then you.
Okay.
Good job I said that out loud. Then.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, well.
Just walking around 41 hit points like a boss.
How many did I say? 7.
Yes.
Yeah, didn't I?
All my hit point rolls have been terrible. Like,
Are they?
yeah.
Oh.
I've had less than half on each throw.
It was a bit
I
hard.
think I've had 2 5s and
You're on the
a
health
3.
now.
Yes.
Oh, 1.
What is it?
2.
2. Plus your constitution modifier, obviously, and
You get
Plus
your.
2, so it's 6 in total.
So you get your other thing as well.
That's what that's.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get 34.
27.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Not
That's
bad.
7 plus 6.
What were you on?
I'm a barbarian.
Balmont?
I get D12s.
34.
Yeah.
I'm only on that.
With 17 AC.
Pretty good.
Okay,
Okay, so
Right, let's go.
Taran, it's your go.
So, I also get the hit points back from the imp, didn't I? So,
Yes.
and that was my charisma plus. It says here actually, charisma plus my level. So, what was it? Was it level? Will it be level 4 or level 3 at the time of his death?
I'd say 4.
Okay.
It's only 1 extra hit point.
So I get 8. So I get 8 in total. So that.
Giving you some conveniences here.
I feel like the
Try
DM
not
was
to-
feeling sorry for
I think
us.
this is what we're due.
Okay. So I
Remember
can.
this.
What I mean is, I hope you enjoyed the cheeseburger.
Thanks. Oh right, I see. Yeah. Got you.
So remember next time, bribe the DM first.
Yeah.
Bring food.
So you're level 4 now, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet.
When you go to a restaurant, check the waiters'
so-
faces first.
Are you on the ceiling or are you?
On the ceiling, yeah, you can walk past me.
So I'm going to move up to
Plus whatever.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
underneath him.
I'm underneath him and I'm in the face of Amric, is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Armour of Agathis on myself.
Yep.
This will feel so good. Level 2 especially. Don't get level 3 until next level. And as a bonus action, I'm going to drink Potion of Fire Breath.
Why bonus action? Cast on bonus action, that's what it says.
Use bonus action.
Okay, yeah,
So
sure.
that's for you.
Is that ready for next go then? Is it?
Yeah.
Does it last so long?
Yeah, lasts 3 uses an hour. 3 uses an hour.
Is it a cone? Or?
Oh no, that's not for the potion, that's for the actual thing.
But on the other potions it says use time 1 action.
Yeah, I've done these wrong.
Well, I've used it now already, so
It's fair enough. It's basically
yeah, I've used it already.
so it's after drinking this potion you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet.
Oh.
But alright, I'll accept my typo.
I'll write on
Again,
it.
another fucking.
I'll write on it.
So it's an action to drink, but a bonus action to use the feature.
It's a big number.
Well, that's
pretty
throwing
cool,
a whole
isn't it?
turn out of the window.
So you can attack and use your bonus action for the fire, like next go, like if you drank it and then wait your next go.
Yeah.
Attack and use your bonus. Cool. Excellent. Cool.
I love using his
Let's
mistakes.
do this!
So, after that,
Technically a mistake, it's just
just a
an
typo.
interpretation.
Typo, that's all.
Yeah, 6.5.
Mark
I'm
it
at
up.
2,705.
And yeah, so I'm out of action. So yeah,
This is where DM says
look at
they've also leveled up as well for hits.
Yeah.
I look in the face of Amric and I say, "You leave my spider alone. You take me on." I just spat on his shoulder.
Okay.
In Infernals, we didn't really understand.
No.
I got the answers for you in Infernal.
What did he say?
He says, "Fuck you."
Fuck, he spit. And that's it.
Genuinely does though. I'm not just making that up.
That's
So
it.
yeah, the spine. Oh, no, where's the spine? Oh, killed him.
You killed him, yeah.
I was
You
thinking
killed
like.
his body.
So yeah, he would have spoken.
All right, so that's your go done.
Yeah.
Next is Wizzy.
What did you get?
Oh, sorry, yeah. I completely put you well out of order there, Battle, but carry on. It should have been you.
Oh.
I'll just have to miss your next go away. Sorry.
Alright, okay.
I thought you were after Taran, but you're after Raya. Which is ages away. Yeah.
Who can I?
You can always.
Can I see anyone more than just number 5 if I got to like here?
You could probably see number 4.
Okay. Who's number 4? Just
Number 4 is this big brutish-looking thug. In fact, he's the thug that you saw. No, he's not. Sorry, he's a different thug. I thought it was
They all
the
look the
thug
same,
thing,
those
yeah.
thugs.
Those looking
Okay.
folks.
So we killed the guy.
Yeah, you killed him. So. It's his brother. It's very, very similar.
I'm gonna cast Suggestion as a twin spell on 5 and 4.
Okay. So that's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Correct.
And what's the suggestion going to be?
It's gonna be. You look hungry. Go to the kitchen and bake a cake.
Okay.
I've got my moonbeam there.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, well, okay.
No.
And it
no,
won't.
the-
Good point.
And if not,
so
it's not
his
changing
wisdom
for
saving throw is a 10 for Amric.
And you need 13. So
Okay. So he suddenly starts looking down the stairs
Did
towards
Amric
where the
do
kitchen should be.
the?
Will he not take the moonbeam damage?
Start of his turn. So he will take the movement damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying he's looking towards the kitchen.
Okay. Oh no! I thought, does he move now? That's what. I
No,
thought.
no. It's on his turn. Whenever you do the suggestion, they do.
So
it.
there's a
Oh,
point,
but I
there's a
thought
point
it was
in suggestion
straight away.
because that's snapping out of it straight away.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah, it's just quite pointless.
No, he doesn't get hit.
He'll get hit by the moonbeam.
Does he get straight away snapped out, or does he have to do like a Constitution save or anything? No.
They just constitute same, but he still takes damage.
Yeah.
So is the suggestion say that when you take damage?
Does he take damage regardless with that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's a pointless spell then.
So number 4 needs to make the save for the suggestion. So the thug. Yeah, that's a 15. So he saves.
if you or any of your companions damage the target, the spell ends.
Is that thing? That's not a companion, though, is it?
It's his spell, so it's technically him damaging him.
And I'll just tell you now, I wouldn't have been hitting him on his way back.
Yeah. They would have had attacking opportunities anyways.
Yeah. You could just not knowing what I've said, knowing what I've done.
Maybe.
He got away from us last time, though, didn't he? Yeah.
He has to stay in
It's
the
the
kitchen.
start of his turn as well, so it's not as if he's got to lose out on his action or anything. I wouldn't have thought.
We don't know what else might happen yet. Oh, we're fine.
Fireball!
That would have been great, wouldn't it? Alright, so Amric is looking towards the kitchen, thinking about cakes. Suddenly, this radiant damage next to him starts to pile into his face. And he, what was your DC?
How do I work this out? Is it 8
Is your spell DC is on it's on your next sheet?
spellcasting DC 12?
12.
No, it's not. Well, that's 4.
So 13.
13.
And what save is it?
13, isn't it?
Yeah, but what's the save on spell? What ability spell? Was it
Doesn't say.
dexterity or
Oh, Constitution, sorry, I thought you were asking for another.
You rolled a 12 then. So yeah, he fails.
Okay.
Cool. I'll roll this little bad boy. 17 radiant damage.
17. Like straight up 17. Okay.
That's a good spell.
Right, yeah, so this radiant flame kind of like starts to sear into him. You can see the burn marks across his clothes. It starts to kind of boil at his flesh. He's looking like he's taking some damage, but generally still looking like he's standing strong. And he's going to try and attack. So first he's going to try and attack the spider that's just given him this boiling wound. This first strike off, he's going to miss. Second one, he's also going to go
Do
for the
I
spider.
need to make a concentration check, even though he's missed? For my
No,
movie?
it's only if you get hit.
Okay.
Second one again,
Is he
he's going to try
technically
and...
10 foot away from him though? Because he's
No,
5 foot ahead.
I attacked him from that.
Yeah.
So
Right.
he's-
So his second hit is a 19.
Oh, you're attacking me again?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, hits.
And that is...
Oh shit, I didn't write this down.
It's 7 piercing damage against you, and then make a Constitution saving throw.
That is... Sorry, 11.
11, yeah. You keep up the spell.
Do I?
Yep.
I think he's a 10. I think.
It's a 10 or half the damage if half the damage is more than 10.
Oh, right, okay. Excellent.
And then his last one is going to try and hit you
Yeah, sure.
with a 21.
Yeah, that hits. He takes 10 cold damage too.
Yep. That's 7 piercing damage to you.
Bullets in it,
Sick.
And so yeah, he takes the first slice against the spider, but he just can't quite reach him. The spider recoils up into the roof. Second one, he manages to catch one of those spider's legs, and kind of the blood starts to pour from it. And he takes a second swipe against Taran just in front of him. And as he does this, the spike of cold pierces in through his chest, and he kind of recoils. And you can see the blood start to pour from him, and he's starting to look a bit hurt now.
Nice.
And that's the end of his go. Next is Ray.
Ray is feeling rejuvenated somewhat, maybe only by one of an arbitrary number. She's going to cast a second level healing word on you.
How will this work with Amaric?
Amric will go one back.
Okay. So I just might as well do that now.
Yeah,
Does he get an opportunity attack?
No. Not for this.
It's a spawn.
He might as well turn tiny round because he's definitely a black hole.
Just tiny
You
amount.
get 7.
7. Ooh, not too bad. Plus the 8.
Yeah, tiny amount, I get it.
Plus the 8 I got from level up as well.
Yeah.
So, oh shit, yeah. So it's not too bad.
Not 3 bad that.
Not 3 bad.
Not
So
three
that's
bad.
is that the end of Ray's go or?
No, because that's a bonus action. So she's gonna fire a short bow at Amric.
Yep.
The whole
Just
bow.
remind me what's gone off there. So
Throw it out.
she's gone from a +3 to a +4 on attack bonuses. So that's quite good.
No, I'm up to 6 now.
What have you put an asterisk next to the short bow for?
It's just the range.
It's cocked.
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 She misses, unfortunately.
Okay. So as she looses the arrow, it just flies off behind him, climbs into the chandelier above. So it should be your go, but because I put you well too early, it's now Tiny's go.
I'm going to just say to Raya, if you've got one of them bardic inspiration things, that would really be a use right now.
Unfortunately, my friend, I can't use 2 bonus actions at the same turn.
That's a shame. And then I'm going to go into a rage.
I'm raging.
I'm going to swing my maul at number Amric. Number Amric, yeah.
Number Amric, okay.
Uh,
That Amric shaped number.
Yeah, that Amric shaped number. Do we do it recklessly? That's the question.
Do it.
No, not reckless. Okay. 16.
16 just misses, unfortunately. So you raise up your maul, just after getting up, it's kind of bloody. You go to swing against him, and Amric just manages to step out of the way and push your maul out of his road.
That'll have to be done.
So that's Tiny's go done. The guard, again, now see he's got his mace in his hand, he still raises it up and takes the dodge action. Next is right, the guy next to him, the folks going to try and take a shot at Tiny.
It's me.
What's that?
That's me. It's just me.
It's a 14.
Nope.
Misses, so the crossbow ball just whack.
Raging anyway, so half that jump. Yeah, most things. Is that the magic? Which?
And then
Which comes now?
okay, so he's going to it's now the fancy looking guy at the back. He's going to raise up his hand and start making an incantation, and this flame starts to appear above Tiny's head. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Must be dex, well done. 13.
13 is the number you needed. So yeah, you get nothing from it. So this flame just kind of dissipates as you kind of can't.
Tiny knows to
focus.
spell well, because Magnus uses it a lot.
As a bonus action again, he puts his hand on the back of the thug and casts Sanctuary. Next is Taran's go.
Okay, so I move past everybody.
You can't move past the enemy.
I'm going next to him, sorry, so I'd be on the...
Technically, actually no,
Can you
just
do
the
a little
landing's
dance?
there. You walk.
Yeah, you can
Will I
move
walk
through the
through?
light.
Is that alright?
Does Moonbeam hit people?
Shit.
My friends.
Yeah.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Does it? That's,
When a creature.
yeah. So
So would I-
technically, you would have had to have done it at the start of your turn.
Oh shit. Oh, this is going to be painful.
This
Is it a constitution save?
And you have to roll the damage.
Fuck.
You can move me.
9.
So you fail. So you need to roll damage.
Sorry, mate, it's 2d10.
I know, Tiny's going to be back down again, I think.
Come on, ones!
People not realising this
Ten.
movie things cost a lot.
That's fine.
10 radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
well,
I'm still alive, but not much kicking.
and obviously I would at this in character I
You
would
would've
see
seen
the
it,
movie
yeah,
in there,
yeah,
wouldn't
So that's fine.
I?
Well,
It's going to have to be moved
So-
next turn.
yeah,
I'm not gonna, I know where that's going to kill me off. Literally.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just blast them from afar.
Yep.
On Amaric. I'm gonna swap dice. This can't be great. I need to move this off there.
Yes.
Okay. 19.
That's a hit.
Excellent. For 10 force damage.
10 force damage on Amric.
Sorry, wait, no! No, it's not. It's 13 force damage.
yeah, I thought it was a
I
six.
thought it was a 6, yeah.
Alright, yeah, so you unleash this Eldritch Blast. This Eldritch energy pierces into the chest of Amric, and you can see it kind of spreads across his body. He's looking pretty damn hurt now.
Okay.
So that's Taran's go, next is Wizzy.
I'm gonna cast Shatter, which I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I think just doing the maths, it's a 10-foot radius sphere. So I think just doing the maths, it can either definitely hit those 3 or definitely hit 3 of them. If you know what I mean, I can't capture all of them there.
Okay, so what diameter?
10-foot
10 foot
radius.
radius.
So 20 diameter.
Okay, so yeah,
So
if you stuck it right in front of number 4, it'd probably get all of it, right?
I don't think would it get number 5 as well if I stuck it there.
Because it's a sphere, you can put it in corners and edges of squares,
things,
can't you?
yeah, and it would still get.
I'd say it would, yeah. I'd say it would get it.
So it would be
Yeah.
That's where it is then.
Yeah.
5, 10. So you would get everyone.
That is where it is.
And then.
Okay, so do I need to make Constitution saving throws, or is it?
No, everyone dies.
Oh, okay. Everyone is dead, including Tiny.
Oh yeah, it would
Yeah.
work that way.
It's a Constitution save for everyone.
Constitution
in
save
there.
for everyone within the vicinity.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start with Amrit.
What's
because
that?
That's my moonbeam.
Okay.
That won't count as a spell.
So I wasn't sure if it was your cat. That was all.
So,
Anyways,
yeah, of course. If they succeed, do they take half damage?
Yeah.
So do you want to make your damage roll first, and then we'll go through?
No. But yeah, well. Come on, 3d8.
3 dates.
I don't suppose any of them are made out of stone, crystal, or metal.
14.
So 14. Okay, so Amric,
And it's thunder damage.
thunder damage. So what's your spell save? 13 now.
13, yeah.
So Amric succeeds, so he takes what? So 6.
No, 14 divided by 2 is 7.
Yeah, 7.
I'm sorry, I thought you said 13.
I might.
Okay.
It's 14. Yeah, I don't
So
know.
8 and
Yeah.
4.
That's fine. So this thunder damage hits Amric for half the damage. We'll do the thug after that. It's a 12, so that's
He takes full.
takes full, so 14.
Yeah, so that's 14.
So
3d8 fucking damage. This.
Oh yeah, I know.
So I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
Building collapses.
then
Oh, this is a
the
new
guard
spell.
Yeah.
It's good spell.
fails,
What's it called again?
Shatter. Yeah.
and the other brother fails.
Shit, so everyone failed?
Amric passed, but he's pretty low. So everyone else failed.
Have you rolled yet for it?
Yeah.
I have, yeah, it's 14 damage.
Or 7 for anyone who passes it.
Okay.
It's only Amric who passed.
No.
So that was big.
So as you raise up your hands and you start making this incantation, this
turns up!
this ball of thunder, electricity,
Just standing up
kind
from
of
It's thunder.
That's what I
expands outwards from this point and kind of radiates across. You can see Amric kind of manages to just dodge out the way of most of the damage. He's looking like he's barely standing right now. The thug unfortunately stands there. He takes all the thunder arcs across his body. He's looking like he's taking a bit of damage but still standing strong. Then you see the guy at the back, the fancy guy. This thunder again engulfs him as he falls to the floor unconscious. And
1 or 2, sorry.
well, they're both down anyway.
Oh, right.
But the guard as well stood there holding his mace as the lightning kind of conducts through it up his arm, across his body. You can see it as he falls down to the floor dead.
What's that? I think we've just been saved.
The thug's not dead.
What?
Number 4.
The one in the corner there, he's not dead. No, where you were first.
I thought you said away from
Where you were
him.
first.
Oh.
That guy's not yet. There you go.
And it's not a lads.
You can't fireball just to
Right.
just to finish it out.
I was so like fucking scared then.
And then everybody dies.
I've been down once, I don't want to be down again.
So that's him gone. That's him gone. Next, it's so Amric now looking back. He kind of looks at his brother who's now lying on the floor. He screams for a second, and then he pulls a package out from his waist.
The magic
beam.
beam.
But before he does this, is he going to get moonbeam to death?
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, he's down.
Nice try, you shitbag!
I know.
No,
Yeah.
he's
Well, I
down.
just want to just for reference.
Were they magic beams?
Yes. So
No, it's a smoke bomb like he last time.
You waited too long to
Oh.
get this down, though.
So yeah, this radiant flame takes him, engulfs him as he falls. to the floor.
Do we level up then?
Can we have the rest of our XP? please?
Yeah, I think this gives us a 20,000.
There's still a guy alive yet.
Yeah, number 4.
Oh.
Yeah, but fucking.
I don't really want to, but thank you for the offer. So next is Ray's go.
Ray's go. She's going to move all the way up.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
Okay,
Ray
she's
doesn't
not.
do anything. She's just going to fucking.
She
she's
sees
just
the
gonna-
radiance. of
She's
the
going
moonbeam.
to. She's going to use an action to see if there's anything else going on downstairs.
Make a perception check.
13.
13. Taking a look round. There's nobody else in there that you can see.
Out the window, she can see some old guy like halfway up a
She
tree
can still
as
hear
he's
this guy,
shimming
this
himself up.
faint muffled.
So he's still alive at this point. Bastard.
He's gagged though, so he's not going to be
Alright. So, now it's your go again.
Excellent. Moonbeams.
It's your bonus action to move it, isn't it?
No, it's an action.
Oh, it's an action to move it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you get. No, I'm going to get rid of it. Okay. See ya. Bye.
Alright, so you're going to
Still
use.
good job, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Bowie. He's coming out and he's going 5, 10. He's above him.
Okay.
There.
Yep.
He's going
Ominously.
to bite him.
Bite his face off.
18.
18 hits. I need to make a constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah, it's 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And he's made the constitution saving throw, so half of this.
Yeah, half that. 10. So half of that.
So 5. Alright, so again, whilst you're climbing on the ceiling, you drop down a little bit to bite into the guy's shoulder. It starts to sizzle, but the poison doesn't really take much effect. This guy's looking like he's hurt now.
Just get rid of that.
So next it's Tiny.
Because I was about to charge forward, so. I'm still raging, so I'm going to. Because I've not hurt anyone yet, and I'm very upset by this, I'm going to recklessly attack this guy.
Okay.
1.
You stood on top of him to recklessly attack him.
No, he's on top. He's a spider.
I'm on the roof,
Oh,
Spider-Man.
on the ceiling.
That's what he.
Hey, here we go.
Oh,
6 million dice.
No,
We'll give you half an hour.
Jeez,
then.
We haven't played for a week, that's 4.
Do you want the damage on? Because he's dead either way.
never
I'll
on the
still do
damage.
it. Alright,
You
yeah,
want the
yeah.
damage.
It's 4 radiant. No, sorry, because it's half of that. 6 radiant. we talked the other day and I kept saying I forgot to add half my barbarian level to it.
It's a Wednesday, so 6 damage.
So
My
4,
mother's name Brenda, so another 3.
Penis, so 8. Well,
Yeah.
it says 8. If you go this way, it does actually say 8.
15.
Oh, it's not going to
4,
work.
so that's 19 plus 2.
21.
21 damage. Not a big one. Too little.
Twice damage.
barely
And he's
That's on top of
He's
the other 6
barely
as well.
scratched, he's fine.
That's on top of the other 6 as well.
Yeah, I know.
No, he's more than dead.
I'll plus I get great weapon master feed, so
Very dead.
just attack him again.
He's extra dead.
Yeah, go on.
How does he look? Like,
A pulp in the floor now.
He smashed down with his maul and cracked into his ribs. You can hear them snap, and the flesh tore away as the maul entered into his body. And he's just left this big gaping hole of blood, and viscera comes pouring out of the wound as he pulls the hammer away.
Don't put your dick in it.
I mean,
what?
No,
A gaping hole. It's not.
No.
It's not to be trifled.
don't want to
XP
constitution
and
saving
search
throw.
him?
Hey.
Hey!
Blue light.
yeah, you can do that if you like.
Yeah.
So let me just go back to.
Got Amric and the fancy dude, the other guy. I can't remember the brother's name.
So, XP.
We already got the
you've
XP for one of them.
Take the
Yeah.
off, yeah.
Yeah.
So 25 for the guard, 25 for the fancy brother. It's Thirstwell. You've been told his name before, right?
Thirstwell, yeah.
Thirstwell. Then you've got the Thug is 100 XP, and Amric is 700 XP.
Oh. 850.
So
Yeah.
welcome to level 4.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
No worries. See you next week. No. Yeah. So you're now out of combat, and you were going to search the bodies.
Search the bodies.
So make a investigation check.
Yeah, there's a lot of bodies. Could anyone help me?
I think Rhea will. No, I will.
I'm still raging, so I'm no fit state.
What are we searching? Is it perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
I got a 20.
I didn't. I got a 13.
A 13.
Yeah.
All right. So as you have a good look through the guys, you find 50 gold on Amric in like a little pouch he's got on his side.
Divide that by 5. With 1 for Raya.
Just 1 gold for Raya.
No, I mean with Raya involved. I don't know. Yeah.
50.
That's it. No else. Correct. Else on it.
Okay. Ray.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
That's 2 there for 1 for Ray.
Oh right. Oh yeah, 1 for Ray. Well, I'll just.
We'll just add it onto her sheet.
Can you divide that up by 4 and just give everyone else on?
Is that a platinum?
Yeah. Gold. 10
It's
gold.
10 gold.
1 platinum. Yeah.
I'm so confused. What am I doing now then?
That's
Keeping
yours.
that?
Take it.
That's yours.
It's yours. Keep it. Right. You've got yours. So there's 2 so far.
No, I just nicked this. Tiny sleight of hand in. What you could steal there.
Right. And then
You thought 50 gold being so fucking
It is between 4 of you. It's a pain in the arse, isn't it?
Well, you're not giving Ray already?
No.
Why? Ray's not still the party anymore. She's not anymore.
because how much did she do in that? Basically nothing.
She
So
fucking brought you.
I was
She
gonna say she
brought
brought
two
two
people
back to
life.
Ray should get all the gold in that sense.
You use that.
Oh,
Yeah.
You wonder when
I didn't know he was going to fucking kill everyone though.
Yeah, that was
Well,
pretty good.
there's 2 gold left. That can be Raya's.
Just write it on the sheet.
Yeah, so Dad. Alright.
Give him the chips back.
Alright. Stop marking the table as well, will you?
Yeah. With your marquee.
Will you marking?
Oh. The marquees. Right, so we've got the bodies of the people lying around you.
2 gold.
2 gold.
For me?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can see
everyone got
Slobber
12
Chops
gold.
kind of walks up the stairs and starts sniffing the bodies.
I'm just going to turn the party and say, guys, I'm looking very tired and very rough. I think it's time for a long rest.
Well, we've got a nice house we can do it in.
Did we find nothing else other than 50 gold, by the way? I know.
Just 50 gold on it.
I'm gonna get out my wild shape now.
Okay.
So start investigating some rooms.
Yeah.
Which one specifically you going in?
Yeah.
Should we do 14, mate?
Yeah, let's go and do it. 14, 15.
Let's stand up.
Yeah, we'll do
Killing
14,
me.
15, then 13, then 12, then 18, then 16, then 17. And
On your legs, by the way, mate.
Do you want to join me around the other way? We'll meet
No,
in the
I'll
middle?
stay
legs.
together.
No,
I'm too injured to stand up to go out on my own.
Yeah, are we.
I'm literally up. 5.
Right, so
I'm not
you're looking in what room was it? Sorry, 14.
Should we go?
What do you think the chances are that we will have a long rest, or at least a short rest in this place, before we go
I
down
was
to the
actually.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering where it's
Can I take it off?
Potion
Sorry.
or...
Yes, you can, yeah.
Save it for now.
So as you're just walking straight in, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going in there as well.
Alright, so as you walk in, you
Just
see
stand
that this
outside.
room it contains a bed, a wooden chest with clawed feet, and a night table. And the room looks like it's been tossed. Like
Clawed or cloven feet?
It's clawed.
No.
But the
Who's
chest,
clawed? Is that
the chest is open. There's clothes hanging out of it. There's like the lamp's been knocked over. There's things all around the room. The bed's like the mattress is half off. The bed sheets are sprawled across the floor.
Is the window closed or
I'm
open?
going to search.
The window's closed.
Okay.
I'm going to search in the chest to see if there's anything closed. Or...
Make an investigation chest.
Also, I'll also be having my Eldritch Sight at
12.
this point.
12. Alright, so within here, there's just some drab clothes in quite a large size for a big guy. But there's nothing particularly of worth in there.
Yeah, Eldritch Sight's on now, by the way.
Alright, so yeah, there are a few blips that you see from different rooms, but we'll do that as we get to them.
Sure.
So yeah.
Then I guess.
Oh, bet this is Murdoch's room then, isn't it? Because he said large clothes, it's going to be his room.
Mm.
Plus he's.
Not that it
obviously-
matters or anything, but...
Okay, so number 15.
Number 15, okay, if you want to open it.
Sure.
So this tastefully appointed room contains a bed, a side table, a claw-footed iron bathtub, a fireplace, and an iron-banded wooden chest. A 3-foot wide, 6-foot tall mirror is mounted to the east wall opposite the fireplace.
Wait, oh go on, sorry, yeah.
The mirror's varnished wooden frame is carved with images of rats, ravens, and spiders.
I'd like to approach the mirror.
Okay.
And look into it.
So as you look into it, you see yourself standing there.
Oh, thank God.
Smash it.
Just making sure that I could actually see myself. I'd like to take a peek in the chest.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, Beaumont!
Yes!
Come and help me open this chest.
Okay.
If we need any strength, by the way, I'm still raging. So, just shout me for strength.
I want it to drop by now, because you've not hit anything within the last 6 seconds.
I am no longer raging.
Hmm.
5. Alright, well, it's quite easy to pull everything out of this. And one thing you do find in there is there's a jewellery box that's carved from bone. It's quite a nice, elegant looking jewellery box. Worth probably about 10 gold.
Just roughly.
Roughly. It's open, and as you open it, there is a signet ring inside. And you see it carved into the signet ring is the words "Stone hearts never bleed."
Why do I know the stone hearts from?
But that's worth about 5 gold pieces, I guess.
Stone hearts never bleed. Okay.
Is that magical, that one there?
That's not magical, no.
Okay. No pings in this room specifically.
Not in this one, no.
Is the water warm, by the way, in the bathtub?
The water warm in the bathtub? It's not, no. If you touch it.
I'm gonna have a look under the bed. See if there's anything hidden under there.
Make an investigation check.
Would you like to help me, Taran?
Yes. Into the bed.
15.
15?
Small.
You look under there, there's nothing stored underneath it at all.
You've still got your bardic inspiration as well, haven't you? Or has it been 10 minutes?
No, it's just 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute, sorry, yeah, sorry.
Still got it.
No, it's 1 minute.
You probably would now, but it'd be
Yeah,
very
very
soon.
soon.
Like, yeah.
I was just thinking if you're going to do an investigation check, you might be worth just shoving that on to use
I
it.
don't think you can use it on ability checks, can you?
No, it's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
Saving throws, I think.
So yeah, that's it. So,
Right.
yeah, cool.
Anyone else want to do number 13?
I'll take number 13.
Ray, go in with them.
No, Tiny will. Oh no, Tiny's raging, isn't he?
No, I'm not raging anymore, so I can go in.
Tiny.
But I'm no longer raging.
Right,
so
you're going in, you want to take the...
Yeah.
I should just sat and punch Wizzy a couple of times just to keep my rage going.
But that just knocked me through the house.
So, drab curtains cover the windows of this plain room, which contains a bed, a padlocked iron chest, a claw-footed iron
We
bathtub,
all have.
and a fireplace. And that's it.
And that's tit.
Can I attempt to open the chest, please?
In what way?
With my thieves' tools.
We just
Oh yeah, sure, make a thieves'
check if
tools
it's
check.
unlocked first.
Don't add your...
It says lock, though.
It
It's
says
padlocked, it's got like a padlock on it.
I know you said padlocks, but like I wasn't sure. Like you could be like an unlocked.
Just a standard check, innit? Standard dex.
Standard dex check, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's 20, but not that.
Alright, yeah, so using your thieves' tools, you managed to pop the lock.
I don't break the tools, do I?
No,
That's
no,
fine.
it's fine.
So what do I see?
Okay, so within the chest, there is a jumble of wrinkled garments. Most exciting one first.
Oh wow!
Some red wax candles. There is some quills. Some blank sheets of parchment and jars of ink. There is an unlocked wooden coffer containing 73 gold and 120 silver.
Fucking just round the numbers up or down.
How much silver?
120.
Well, that's roundable for 4.
12, isn't it? 12 gold.
There is a
Yeah.
potion of healing.
I'll have that. Joe.
There is a black covered tome titled Apocalypto.
Apocalypto!
I'll have it if you've got it.
I've not got the actual book.
Oh.
It's worth around 50 gold. Also, inside, you find this very strange box that's carved out of stone. Sorry, out of bone, not stone. Nothing like anything you've ever seen before. It's got this weird dial on front and these kind of cogs around inside it. So yeah, you've got that. And you're gonna take that from the box?
Yeah, taking it out, picking it up and...
Have you made one out of bone?
It's not out of bone, but...
What
Oh! Can I just sit and play with this all right now?
Careful.
Well, first of things first.
I thought this was screwed down for some reason.
No, I thought it was as well. That's why I moved.
Holy shit!
That's amazing.
Who made that?
Well, I bought it and made it, if that makes sense.
I want to just sit playing with it, but...
Show it the camera, by the way.
Look!
So,
Look at that!
Cameras up there, so you.
There it is. The box.
Oh my god. Holy
It's
shit.
amazing that.
So what is it? You picked up this box. Are you putting it in your bag or are you?
I was going to say I'm going to investigate the box, which I'm doing now.
Yep. So you see that obviously it's not made out of wood. It's made out. All the parts are made out of like a dull bone.
So I don't want to play with it in case I end up breaking it or something. But
Do I get the ping from this, by the way?
Well, you're not in the room at the moment.
Oh no, of course.
I will go outside the room and I'm going to show the guys this and Raya. So,
Okay.
look at this fantastic
Can
box.
I have a little hold of it? Like,
So strangely enough,
Oh,
you
wow.
don't get a ping from it.
Don't
Really?
get paid.
Yeah.
what? Oh, okay.
Actually, no. I suppose you would. Yeah, you
Because
would.
it's
You
not
would.
lead. Yes. Oh, he's got a
No,
code.
no. Sorry,
that's
you
what I
would.
thought.
You would.
It's like a little safe in it.
Yeah.
Would Tiny be able to just keep messing with it to be able to open it?
You can try.
I'm like, would that just be me messing with it now and trying to open it? Because I love puzzles. And
If you want to do that.
I'm just worried that I might end up breaking it or end up locking myself out of it or something. But
Obviously, it is a magical item, so.
So you can actually spend an hour to identify it first.
You can try.
is the box itself magical?
Yes.
Because that's what you're getting your ping from the box, not from inside it. So you know it's magic.
I suggest that you spend some
How have
time.
you not
with
twisted
that.
anything on it yet? Have you dying?
I really want to, but
Go start fucking turning.
that says on, so I really want to.
Do it.
In game, you might you can spend an hour to investigate it, and you'll know about it, more about it further, potentially.
Would I?
It's a magic item.
Oh, it just looks so cool.
It does look cool, doesn't it? That's really cool, by the way.
It's like
Holy
it
shit.
is a proper safe because you have to twist either way. Because go on to that, 2 circles to code 1, 1 circle to code 2, 0 circles to code
Yes,
3.
clockwise and clockwise
Yeah.
as well.
So you do have to do like proper.
And you
Oh,
can
yeah,
set
'cause
it
that's
all
what
up.
you do with a safe, isn't it? With a number
that.
dial, which you
Yeah.
spin it a few times to reset it, and then yeah.
Right, it's going down for a second because I'm just getting too excited.
Okay, so you're not messing with it in game. So you're not trying to unlock it or.
I want to, but I also don't want it to just like burst on me or something, in game and just explode when I get it wrong.
That's fucking quality, isn't it? Yeah, cool.
Okay, so you're just leaving it for the time being.
Until we've done these other rooms, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you going next?
Are we going in this one, Taryn?
Yes.
I think 12.
Is there anything else in that room before we move out of it?
What you want to make an investigation check from like the general room?
I can't remember what else was in it, to be honest, other than the chest.
Have you just? What have you done?
No. I
Broke it.
No, obviously not. No, I just turned it slightly and I just saw that it was opening, so I closed it quickly.
I did look at that before and did things myself.
I didn't know if that turned or not. I just wanted to
Yeah.
feel it. That's all. I'm gonna put it down.
Okay.
I didn't see anything. If there was anything in there, it didn't open enough.
Okay. So all the rest. I'll just say there's nothing else in the room.
Cool. That's
There
fine.
was just everything that was in the chest.
Okay, that's fine.
B12? Oh.
Well, that's how to get
You've
it.
got in where? B12.
Yeah, B12.
Alright, so as you step out, you actually step outside.
Oh, right.
This is a crenellated stone battlement which encloses a balcony overlooking the front yard.
Okay. Can you see anybody in, and
In
around
the yard itself, make a
Yeah.
perception check.
Well, I'm
You're looking
at the
with me,
balcony
yeah?
anyway, so. Oh, shit. Well, there you go.
Nat 20.
Not done.
At 20. Alright, so
Yeah.
you have a very good look around, and you're like from the direction that you're looking in the balcony, you can see like there's no guards or anything that rush in or.
Excellent. B18?
Might as well. while we're
Onwards.
there. Yeah. Onward.
B18,
I
so.
hope you're not messing with that box.
I'm not just looking at it. I'm more fascinated than anything, but I think after this I probably will spin some stuff.
Just,
So,
it's just guard focus a little bit.
Okay.
I'll just- There you go.
Staircase?
Right, so inside this room there is an oak writing desk angled to face the middle of the room, which has a matching chair behind it and 2 black candlesticks atop it. There is also 3 bookcases and a freestanding suit of black plate armor and a wrought iron spiral staircase leading upwards.
The black site at this point, by the way.
No.
I'm going to use Druidcraft to light the candles.
Okay, so the candles.
Can I inspect
That's fine.
the plate armor, please?
So you're stepping into the room
Yes.
to inspect the plate armor. As you do, as you walk through the door, the plate armor, funnily enough,
comes to life.
yeah. So a fiery orange light fills the helm, the suit of armor, and it does step up. Like you can see, it starts to move. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Was he still in that room? I'm still out here.
I have no wild chips left.
I'm not doing that.
I'm sorry for standing up, by the way.
Yeah.
I just need to...
Yeah, it's alright. You've got that back, haven't you?
Bye bye.
Will you put that on the guy for us? So I need to roll for him.
Actually, no. You do need to get near.
So 21 plus 16 to 20. Wow. 11 to 15.
Taran's got 11.
I got 13, so it's not me way.
I've got 15.
13.
13, and you got
11.
11. You got
15.
so that's Taran, that's Balmot, and that's Wizzy.
Bowie.
So 6 to 10.
Raya has 10.
9. You're tiny.
9 for Tiny. I was going to write 9 instead of Tiny then.
9!
So actually, the suit of armors go first, and he's got to rush over to Taran.
Do I still have my breath of fire, by the way? Yeah, I will have it an hour. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not been an
yes.
hour, is it?
Yeah. Where, in front or there, Tom? There?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bowie, Bowies and Spice.
All right. So he's going to make 2 attacks against you. First one is 25.
Yep.
Have you still got?
I have, yeah.
So 25 with. 12 slashing damage for the first one,
Okay.
and
So
he
that's
takes 10 damage.
minus 3. 12. Oh, so he takes. So I take 9, and he takes 10, yes.
He takes 10.
Oh, fuck, what was I on then? 21.
Yeah.
Minus.
You're on 12.
Okay.
But the 3 temp as well.
Yeah.
So 12.
So his second attack is
It's, it's 12, because you already took 3 off.
that's 9. That's a miss, isn't it? So next is Wizzy.
Sorry, did you hit me on the second go?
No.
Okay.
Can I hear any of this going on?
You would have heard it now because Taran just screamed out in pain as he's been hit by a load storm.
Pain
Okay.
mine.
Yeah, I'll just go towards that general direction.
What was that?
I'll just go towards that general direction.
Yep.
And then I'll cast Chaos Bolt at his face.
Okay. I don't save or anything for that, do I? It's just an attack roll.
Correct.
Okay.
16.
16 misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
So the bolt just kind of it goes wide and hits into the side of the door frame. It kind of crackles out. Oh. So is that the end of your go?
Yeah.
What? You're up next.
Especially because I'm outside of the hour. I'll be on the wall, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to cast Moonbeam again.
Okay.
And it's right behind him there. And then I'm going to move there.
Okay.
Okay.
So start of its turn then.
Yeah.
So that's your go done.
Yeah.
Next is Taryn.
You couldn't have come to me at the worst time.
Do you want me to skip you and come
Yeah,
back?
just
No,
come
it's
back
Rhea
to-
next.
Oh, it's just fucking hell. Just you might be able to look at it actually quicker. Can you just check for something? Can you check on Wrathful Smite?
Ruffle Smite, yeah.
I want to see if it has a higher cast, high level cast on it. I haven't got it on this. I'll just double check if it has. I know that other smites do, so that's why I.
Got smoke.
No.
No.
Take that one.
Oh, weird.
No, if you grab as a cat.
Yeah.
Tell me.
That's fine. Regardless, though, I'm going to use bonus action to cast Wrathful Smite.
Yep, so what's the grab?
So basically, next time you hit with a melee attack during the spell's duration, which is up to a minute, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, which it's not, I'm guessing.
No.
Okay, well that's irrelevant. That's the rest of it. Oh, in fact, it is irrelevant actually.
Constructs, I take it construct when it casts as a creature, would it?
You tell me.
I want to Google it, just in case. First instinct, no, but I could be wrong. And it is technically alive, so. Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you must make a wisdom saving throw. If I hit them. Or be frightened of me until the spell ends.
Okay.
So anyway, so to roll my attack, I'm using Black Blade on this creature.
Yep.
With an 11.
11 misses, unfortunately. So as you go to try and hit it, it raises up its shield and just clangs as the black blade smacks into it. So next is Rhea.
So she's going to go here.
Yep.
And fire a short bow at the tower.
Sure.
16.
16 misses, unfortunately. Again, the arrow just kind of flies through, but he's still holding up his shield
It
from
was,
his
it was less than 16, sorry.
Okay. So either way, the arrow clangs into the shield and drops to the floor. Next is Tiny.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's what the target next to there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to recklessly attack him with my maul.
Okay, recklessly attack.
I just threw that away. That'll do. So that is
Just roll again,
20.
mate. See what
Yeah,
you
I'll keep
can
going. 23.
23 hits.
9 plus 4, so that's 13 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, so as you kind of rush into the room, your maul raised, you turn, you smash your maul into the side of it, and it makes this big, loud, massive clang, and it doesn't seem like it does as much damage as you expect it would have done. So then you go.
Yeah, that'll be.
Okay, so now it's the guy's going to try and take an attack. One attack against you, one against Taryn.
Moonbeam.
The moonbeam, yeah.
That's hopefully wasn't her attack.
So I mean to make a Constitution saving throw. Shit, Constitution is it?
Yeah, Constitution.
Okay. So that's 22.
He misses.
12 radiant damage.
12, so round down to 6. Alright, so this radiant flame again starts to crackle, and you can see the metal on the back of it kind of starts to heat up a little bit, but it doesn't seem to do as much as you hope it would have done. So next is... it's his go, he needs to try and hit you two. So he's going to try and hit Taryn first.
Okay.
11.
Nope.
Misses, and Tiny. 15.
Give him another roll as well.
Give him another roll.
Advantage. Reckless.
You rolled exactly the same. 15.
I'm 15, I must have
So
meets.
he hits. So that is.
No, my God, or not?
No, you don't roll bomb, I just put left one.
Oh no, but I wasn't sure if you like that.
That's 8 slashing damage.
Oh, Tiny's down again.
You're not raging anymore, are you? So, you're not half either. So yeah, he kind of brings his sword down and slashes into you as you fall. Blood starts to pour from the wound.
Best
So
place for me.
Our fault, this is.
that's what you just love it on there.
I was just about to drink that as well last turn, but I thought a good old maul beat him his last time we met one.
So next is Wizzy.
I'll do the same thing.
Okay.
Go down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of cuddle up next to Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire at him.
Yep.
It's the last one. Same 16. Doesn't do
This
anything.
is, yeah, unfortunately. So what's that?
As you were.
Right. Yeah. So he's still raising his shield from the last few attacks, and the spell dissipates around it.
I forgot to knock you down.
So next is Balmont.
Yeah. I hadn't used
Okay,
I had it in 2 and it should have been in 1.
I'm going to move there.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a dagger at him.
Okay.
I don't know what the stat block is for dagger. I think it's 1d4, isn't it?
Yeah, damage.
It's 1d4 plus your it's either Dex or Strength modifier. It's finesse.
Okay, so I'll roll anyway first. So what would my attack bonus be?
It'd be plus
Your attack bonus will be either your Strength or Dex attack bonus plus your proficiency. You take it you're proficient with daggers, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, so that will be plus 4, so 21.
21 hits.
And then it's a 1. I don't know what it will be plus. What is it plus?
Yeah, modifiers. Yeah.
Strength
Modified. So you strength with that, so 3 piercing damage.
It's 3 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you add your strength and your proficiency?
No, not both.
Oh, you're not proficient.
You don't do that for damage.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
So from behind your Balmont throws this dagger and it flies sort of past your ear. It smacks into the helmet and you can hear a big clang. You can see there's kind of a little bit of a chip in it.
Did you give him a Joker smile?
I'm going to move there. Back.
Well, there's no face, so
You move back behind the wall.
ethereal Joker smile. But yeah, as it does, even with the 3 damage, you feel like it didn't take as much damage as it should have done.
It took one.
It might have been the last one. I might have killed him with a little shit dagger.
Taran. Okay, so as a bonus action,
Yeah.
I'd like to breathe fire on it.
Yep.
Oh, this is exciting.
Let me just read it once more for my own sake. It is a dex saving throw for yourself.
Dex saving throw.
Yep.
No, you dropped that. It's not terrible.
He fails.
So he will take.
1d2 shooting.
There we go. There's probably there was probably an easier way to do that. Probably.
Plus 7, say plus 7, 15. So he takes 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Excellent.
Right. So what was did you do?
I used the fire breath.
Fire breath. So yeah, that was your bonus action. Oh, nice.
It was.
So you breathe this breath of fire and you can see the metal starts to heat up and it kind of starts to look a little bit flimsy as you do. You start to look like a bit shaky now as you stood there. You've still got an action, right?
As that fire breathe. No, that doesn't. I'll ask you anyway. Can I set my own blade on fire using that fire?
No. It's not like it's flammable blade. You have to
No, that's
actually
true.
will it into fire.
That'd be cool.
Will it into fire?
Okay.
So I'll
Well,
I'll go in with the black blade.
Yep.
And it misses.
Okay. So again, the guy raises up his shield. He's a fucking trooper with his shield. This guy, and he just climbs off it again.
Some say trooper, I say prick.
yes, that large one.
So next is Ray.
She's gonna. I'd love to say that she's gonna help you.
She can't, mate.
Fucking can't. She technically can. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I'm in my own rage at the moment. But however, she will. Would this be a valid move?
Would, but it would get an attack of opportunity.
She'll risk it.
Okay.
What a trooper.
That's 20,
Yeah, that hits.
and that's 9 slashing damage.
Okay. She's dead. To be fair to Ray, she's been out of combat. Hasn't she?
Yeah, she's
22 minus 9, boys.
13.
13. She's gonna for her action, try to stabilise.
Okay. Yeah. So make a medicine check. She got a healing kit.
She
Hasn't.
It's one of these.
Thought she had, but
doesn't say.
okay.
What about if you use
Perhaps
the battle
she,
horn?
she's
as
supposed
a,
to have one.
if she's supposed to have one, then I'll
Yeah.
use that.
So she bought one as a present from all that money took off her.
What she's going to do, she's going to fashion one out of her battle horn, some wax, bone dice just to roll for the healing.
That takes at least 7 actions.
And
Alright, make a medicine check.
19.
Okay, yeah, so she easily
Well,
manages to
kind of amazing,
stabilise.
it's just a-
Roll D4.
D4.
Maybe.
no,
no,
time.
you, sorry, yeah.
He's not.
Oh, fuck off.
4.
Yes, full.
Okay, so 4 hours until you're back unless somebody heals you.
Unless somebody robs a potion after me. Was it not my blood?
Yep. So that's your stable.
Not natural.
Next is your stable, so you don't need to do anything.
I can't do anything.
So now the suit of armour is going to try and take
Moonbeam.
some damage from Moonbeam.
I'm on it with that.
So okay, so that's like a 10. So that's
Fails.
20 damage.
6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage.
Yeah, that was it.
Alright, so as this radiant flame begins to burn behind it, again the metal's starting to now bend under the heat and starting to look a bit jagged. He's looking like he's on his last legs.
Has he got legs?
He has now, but he's going to try and take 2 swings against Taran. First one's on 11.
Nope.
Second one, it's a nat 1.
Boom!
Oh,
He kills me anyway.
He drops his sword into the body of Tiny and dies. So percentiles.
He accidentally looks directly into the beam of moon.
And opens his mouth.
Nothing happens.
Well,
So he just misses his 2
we need a
attacks.
camera on your,
Yeah,
on
we
your
do.
You
dice.
can see it here, there's 292.
Then we need
Oh,
to
what
shoot
does
the
what does
cheat
that
code.
mean?
Yeah, now we need the fumble chart.
It's nothing. Happens. Wizzy?
As a bonus action, I'm going to convert me 2 sorcery points into a spell slot.
Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt again.
Wizard.
Yeah.
No, he's a sorcerer.
I'm sorry.
Wizardary.
And I'm going to call on the Font of Magic to give me advantage on it.
Okay, yeah.
What's the fun one?
That's not like a bonus action or anything, though, is it?
No, it's just
Just like a
a
ability.
thing that I've got that I can do
Aerial
once per long rest.
Aerial
I've
fun.
never used it yet. And
I agree.
I'm right at the back. I've got like nothing left. I figure I may as well throw everything at this and hope we actually go for a long rest.
Only bedrooms.
That'd be rude. Good servants as well.
17 this time to the 16.
Deed to the
17
house.
misses, unfortunately.
What?
Again, the Chaos Bolt dissipates around the shield.
And he doesn't even wild magic or anything. Like, that's disappointing.
Did you not get the wild magic? No.
No.
You.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a 6 to hit now.
Is it?
Yeah. We're getting there. Wild magic.
Balmont.
Doesn't look me though.
I'll just I could
Got
do
nothing
something,
left.
but it's gonna hurt people if I do.
Do it. Do it.
I've got an idea what you're going to do.
Just finish him.
Bucket and dagger in him.
Throw a dagger?
Yeah.
Alright.
Come on.
Have you got 2 daggers?
Well, shall I leave
Are
it?
you throwing it?
On your dagger?
Oh no.
I think so.
What colour or what?
It's just because.
Nah, 20. I missed.
Okay.
I moved back down there.
Yeah, so the dagger just goes completely wide and smacks into the. It pings into the wall on the back, sticks in perfectly. Taran?
Okay. Finish. As a bonus action, I'd like to.
Rage.
I like to do this, but in theory, in theme, in character, I think it would do it by itself.
What's that?
Fiery blade.
Okay,
So
so
the
that.
blade could sort of, I feel like the blade would sort of sense the fucking anger and rage that's going on in me, and it'd set itself on fire.
Okay. Is that not a bonus action then?
Well, it is technically.
Yeah.
But
A roll made first.
Yeah, but for role playing purposes, that was like the
Okay.
word. So I need to roll a d4 first.
Yep.
I won't tell anyone why, but that's fine.
Yep.
Explode.
Yeah, so it gets.
You have to hit it first.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was just reading it for myself a little more. Fucking hell, 17.
This is unfortunately. Again, as your blade is now set alight, the fire glows off the infernal runes grow brighter across your sword, and you smack it into the shield. Well, it's a shield, so it doesn't really do anything.
Fuck's sake.
Like, maybe
Rhea?
we'll have to finish him with these guys.
Rhea will shoot him with a fucking crossbow.
Come on, Rhea!
She's got
Finish
something
it.
to do.
Come on, Rhea!
Nat 20.
12.
So this is again, unfortunately, as she looses the arrow and bing into the side of the door that's open.
As a bonus action,
Yep.
she's going to use. No. She's got any left.
Sanctuary.
She's going to use. What? Hold on a minute. What's sanctuary?
Bonus action spell.
Have you got a level with character sheet for it?
Yeah.
By the way, yeah. Oh, cool.
She's going to use heroism on. Well, considering it keeps swinging at Taryn. Taryn.
Okay, so what does that do?
She's free. She gives me 4 now.
On each of his turns.
Sorry, I need to remember that.
Not like her to use her spells on Taryn.
In this occasion, because
Yeah,
the guy's been.
thematically it's kind of correct. The Won't Riders.
And to be fair, as Taryn said, if somebody else wants to control Rhea, you may get all the spells off there.
Taryn
I use it because
Tiny
I'm
is
being
down, so the armor now is going to try and take us 2
Tiny's
swipes.
down?
Taryn.
Well, I'm stable, but I'm laying on the floor. Just
Oh,
chilling.
yeah.
Technically, you probably could still swing at me.
You could.
I'm on the floor, not
That
falling
would be
hard.
nasty.
That one.
Boom. Nothing happens.
boom.
What are we saying that for? Nothing happens.
I'm going to call this nothing's going to happen, I bet.
He rolls a 92.
He hurts himself.
Oh,
that's what I'm
Well,
gonna
if you want me to just say that nothing happened, that's fine.
say. No,
Oh,
I'm
no, that's just what we believe.
I'm going for he hurts himself.
Prove us
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm going to say 2.
Prove us wrong. Make
piercing
something happen.
damage to himself when he kills him.
And he dropped his weapon.
Oh, was this his go, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Moonbeam.
nothing happens.
Oh, yeah, Moonbeam first.
Oh, okay. Right, never mind the natural one then. Let's do the movie, but he's dead.
Is it?
He's dead.
Yeah, I have no health left of it. So. Are you sure about that?
Well, it's roll.
2.
Just 2.
2 ones, yeah.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, whether he makes the save or not, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so as this radiant flame again, the metal starts to heat up, as you
Moonbeam's
see
dissipated.
the orange fire inside of him kind of draws slowly, like dimmer, and then as it does, the metal of the armor crumples up around it as it turns into this ball of like discarded metal on the floor.
And if we can smelt that metal back into something more appropriate to wear.
It's heart plate.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some XP for this guy then.
You got
Yeah, that was
1,100.
It's not too bad.
1,100 from that?
That's
It
sick.
was tough.
It was
Yeah,
tough, yeah.
millions of units and
Yeah,
everything.
Why didn't they shout on him when they were being attacked? Mugs.
What's that?
Why didn't the Amaric clan shout on him when they were being attacked?
Maybe he's protecting something.
You don't know.
Maybe there's something in this room.
Is there something in this room that I can see?
Right, what was it again? It was
V7, 18.
Vegan.
Lyle.
it's definitely one thing at least.
There's that over there, Lyle, which is the stairs there. So
It's Lyle.
Slime.
Lyle's not. Lyle's going to end up
Sly
being
Lyle.
dead.
Slime.
Lyle's not dying.
Lyle's as dead as Magnus.
So on the desk with the open book, you can see the next to it with your sense.
This desk.
Yeah, you can see there's this very old-looking stone that's quite rough around the edges, but carved into it is like a lovely, ornate-looking leaf, and that's giving a magical
A leaf.
Interesting.
aura.
A leaf.
Yes.
I'm a druid.
I'd like to spend an hour looking at it.
Just here and now, just chilling. All right.
When we next get time or short or long rest, I'll spend some time looking at it.
Okay.
But yeah, search the drawers.
Yeah,
through the
anything-
papers, anything
yeah,
on there.
anything.
And the
Yeah,
guy
you
as
can
well.
So the guy is just a ball of metal, so if you want to investigate that, sure.
Yeah, why not?
You'll find a dagger.
So
There's nothing
Yeah.
there.
who's investigating the room?
Together?
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah.
7.
7.
For the ball.
So you look at it, it's all just very badly broken.
I could tell the way you went. It's just.
Was it a deception ball now?
What was it?
What were you doing? Are you just looking around? Are you
Well, I
looking
wanted
for-
to check like in through the drawers.
Yeah,
and
so that's
through the...
investigation.
So 14 for me.
1.
Ball.
So 14. You can see that the bookcases contain a lot of books.
Oh. Books.
Books.
Books. We need books.
But I was
Don't
meant to
remind
ask,
me
by the
what
way, does
book
the
was
book
it?
that
We need books.
does the book that you found look like a particularly unique book?
It was a particularly expensive book. It's worth around about.
Yeah, I mean, as you're searching through, you can see there's a lot of books in the bookcases. There's a couple open up on the
About
desk
$50.
next to where the stone was, and then obviously you've got the stairs that are going upwards.
Should we have a little peek upstairs?
I want to go up the stairs.
Which is probably that room.
Tiny's happy just to lie here against the wall because he's dead.
Begs the question: what's down
So
those
you
stairs?
just chilling.
I can't move. I can't move because I'm incapacitated. Well,
Yeah, you're having a little rest.
What if I can pull that off?
double
You
laid
you pulling
But you
both
pulled
bits
it
off.
Yeah, that's what I did. Bring it over here.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
There's
Cool.
the upstairs bit.
Don't worry too much about it being bent.
I do worry.
Well, okay.
I'll
So
worry
you,
about it.
who's going upstairs?
I think. Well, I'm there anyway, so I'd go first.
Oh,
there.
sorry. The other thing with the who did the investigation? You and you. Okay, so with that 14, I'll kind of say the other thing that you do see is standing up in one of the corners is a maul that matches exactly yours.
What?
It
To
matches
everything specific on it.
It's made. It looks like it's made by the exact same people. It's got the same engravings on it, same runes. It's.
I don't tell him about it.
He's noticed it.
Damn it.
I've got 0 hit points, but I'm still hit.
Oh, he's down.
Oh, sorry, it's down. Okay, so there's a maul that looks very much like Tiny's in the corner.
Is it? Am I able to equip it on my belt or something, or holster it?
You
or-
can kind of stick it on your straps across your back.
I'll do that for now.
Yeah.
I'll do that for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go upstairs. Go
I'll
on.
sell it.
I'll go upstairs.
Okay, so we'll take the thing off. So the spiral staircase climbs 15 feet to a square room with crisscrossing rafters 10 feet overhead and a peaked roof above that. An empty bookcase dominates the west wall and 2 filthy padlocked cages stand on the floor. Each cage holds a prisoner and a chamber pot. One of them is a human female that you do not recognise. The other is a dwarf that's lying in the second cage. He has a long brown stringy beard with little flecks of grey in it, and quite long hair again, flecks of grey.
Are they awake?
Both of them are lying unconscious.
I
or
shout to
asleep.
Taran. Come up here and use your sight.
I am sighting this room out.
Were you up here as well, was he?
I'm up there.
Sorry, did Balmor go up first?
Actually, yeah, I did. Yeah.
So your cat would have been following you.
Yeah. Okay.
So as you've gone up with Slobberchops,
Yeah.
Slobberchops looks up at the top of the cages and just starts hissing.
Ooh. Does he?
Yep.
Okay.
I slowly inch back down the stairs. Oh, did I say anything with Eldritch Sight?
Were you?
perhaps?
Where were you, Wizzy? Behind
Eldritch
us,
Sight
or
there
were you
now.
with us, or?
I was with you,
With me,
sort of
yeah.
around about the same area,
Okay.
really.
Okay. So something's. He's hissing up at the ceiling.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire up at the ceiling.
Okay. So what's the read me the details of the spell?
Each object, 20-foot cube within range, is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature in the area, when the spell is cast, is also outlined in light. If it fails a dexterity saving throw, the duration objects and affected creatures shed dim light in the temple
So
radius.
the dexterity saving throw matches your spell DC.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you see as you cast Fairy Fire, all the different items in the room start to glow, and you see the outline of 2 imps on top, one on top of each cage.
One on top of each cage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Protected. Okay. Have they noticed me?
You can see them looking at you. Yeah.
I'm not equipped for this fight.
I'm not either.
Fuck.
Does the staircase just go up? Is there a door there, or is
No,
it just
it's
literally
a spiral
straight up?
staircase into the floor.
Okay.
Can I see them or not, by the way?
It illuminates them to everyone, doesn't it?
Fairy fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it illuminates. Yeah. For everyone.
Yeah.
I'm going to get back downstairs then.
You going back downstairs?
Yeah, okay.
Can we deal with this?
Specifically, if they're deer in the headlights at the moment, I'm gonna tend to Tiny, and I'm gonna force feed him one of his health potions.
Okay. Yeah. So you pour one of the potions in his throat. That's absolutely fine.
2d4 plus 2.
Who rolls it?
Either of you.
One each?
Take your
Go on then, one each. I seem to be good at rolling 4.
Same time.
Oh, that'll do.
There you go.
So that's 8 health back.
2d8 plus 2, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. It's not terrible.
Tiny's back, baby! Don't know whether to risk it or not. So want to.
Are you going to tell me what's up there, Wizzy?
I think we should.
You think we should?
There's 2 impy type things covered in cages.
Tiny, get your maul.
I could take.
Wizzy, bring your magic. We will take
I could
this
take
on.
another one of these.
Yeah, I'm going to use mine actually. At
Right.
the same time.
I'll use
Okay,
another potion
right,
of healing.
okay.
Down in one. Down in one.
Potion of healing again. 2d4 plus 2.
Cheers, Bob.
I'm gonna say to these guys, get back,
You bastards, I'll break
get
your
downstairs. I'm gonna do something.
legs. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So are you guys
I'm
running
still
down away?
downstairs.
I'm downstairs at the moment with
Downstairs?
Tiny, so I'm already there. So
2d4
yeah.
plus
So
2, yeah.
Taryn and Wizzy, are you down at the bottom of the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk there. Yeah. Okay.
Over it.
Just watch the civilians.
Is it are the cage? Oh, were these standing cages?
They're like hanging cages with
Oh,
bars.
fuck! I thought they were in the ground.
No.
Can't say.
That changes your plans. Yes, that would have been awful.
Why is it?
I'm just going to go in there and cast Thunderwave.
I thought they were like
Underneath the ground.
underground and they were sat on top of it.
No, we would have seen them from downstairs.
Ah,
How
right.
tall are the cages?
The cages are about. I'll say they're hanging from about 10 foot, and they're a couple of foot off the ground, so they're about.
So we're not going to be able to reach them if we try and attack them with melee weapons.
From the bottom of the
No.
stairs, can I cast an Eldritch Blast on them without them seeing me? Do it.
Well, they're watching you, and they're watching
Oh,
the stairs.
are they
so
watching now, are they?
Yeah.
But we're not in initiative right now.
They're not looking to attack at the moment. They're sat there watching.
I suppose what we could do is, if we all go upstairs but don't get ready in an attack to attack them when they come near, and then one of us initiates the Eldritch Blast.
I've got an idea. Neil.
Because-
I've got another idea just before you even think about
Okay.
that. I've just yours might be a better idea actually. Did you say they're imps?
Because we know imps can only melee attack so far.
I'm gonna walk to. Are you at the top of the stairs?
Yeah, I'm just at the top of the stairs.
I'm just behind Balmer. And I turn to the imps and infernal. I say to them, your masters are dead. You are no longer in servitude in this building.
They both just look at each other. And just keep watching.
I ask them, what is it you are being told to do here?
Big Ken, no reply.
I won't go for that idea then.
Go for it.
All crowd up and ready actions.
Okay.
If someone...
Okay.
Alright.
No. I
I'm
can't
gonna...
even do that.
Get
How tall is the cage?
They're about 10 foot up.
Are you coming up with
If
it?
I were to cast that at top, would it reach the person inside?
Ray would Ray
5
come
foot
up?
radius.
Ray comes up.
You're still on the stairs.
5 feet, yeah.
It would.
I'd say they'd have cover being inside the cage, but that's only a plus 2 AC.
So are we all going to ready actions? If they come close?
Ready in action as soon as they attack us.
Yeah. Well, as soon as they come towards us. Yeah?
I ready frostbite.
I ready me.
Okay.
I'm at top of the stairs there, I'm going to ready me maul.
I don't know, see within range.
Raya.
Are they within? Would they be
Sure.
within range of 10 foot of me?
in the range of 10 foot of you from where? Where are you?
One of them would be there.
I had an arrow there.
Well, you can't be on the same space as the cage.
Am I? Okay. Well, there then.
So you're there. They would be within 10 foot of you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ready poison spray.
Okay.
Is that going to
And
harm the guy inside?
For what? For what condition?
As soon as they become hostile.
Okay.
Reminds if they come within range,
Yeah.
more of them. You said frostbite.
You said frostbite, same condition if they turn hostile.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I'm raising the same with a short bow.
And then you're going to initiate.
And I Eldritch Blast the imp on top of this cage.
That cage. Okay, so I'll say that was the one with the dwarf in it.
Okay.
So you.
Actually, no, the one closest to no, furthest away from me. Sorry, because I'm here. I thought it was here, so it'd be this one here because I wouldn't have to do it at disadvantage.
So that's the one with the dwarf in it.
Yes, fine, yeah.
Just hope he doesn't kill it. Do I recognise the dwarf as a...
You put your head up now, have you?
Yeah, I'm at top stairs. Do I recognise the dwarf?
Yep. You recognise that as Nundro
I
Rockseeker.
thought it would be Nundro.
Is that Nundro?
So, before I do initiative, roll your attack.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, yes! Yeah, boy! Because I've got a feeling they're going to try and kill the prisoners, so that's going to massively help us.
So. 13 force damage.
Okay, so that one's dead. And as you unleash this, you can see that the other one drops down now to the other prisoner. So it lands inside the cage. I would say, Tiny, you're probably in range to get your maul. He hasn't technically turned hostile towards you, actually.
I said just within range, so...
You did say within range,
Yeah.
so...
Not even... Oh, no, it's 13.
13 hits.
Nice. See, now, because I hit him, would he then become hostile? Because then everyone else would get there.
Yeah, I'll allow that. I'll allow that.
Oh, fucking hell. That's terrible. That's 6 bludgeoning damage.
So that's okay. So then that goes, let's just say, Wizzy, you take yours.
Okay. You
It's
need
a
to roll,
saving
yeah.
throw.
Constitution saving throw, you need 13.
I did not get 13.
Cool.
Wasn't a bad plan.
Very good.
Yeah.
Then you can take 3 cold damage, my friend, and have disadvantage on your next weapon attack.
But I knew they were going to try and attack the hostages, which is why yours was the best.
So you can take your... Did you take a saving action?
I read it actually.
Yeah. You did
Yeah,
poison
I'm
spray.
not near it.
I thought poison spray was at 10 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the other one now,
So
to the
the one
cage. Because
We're
the
doing
cage...
that one, aren't we? Because that one
Oh,
was
my
attacked
bad, my
first.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, technically Tiny shouldn't really have got an attack, but I'll allow it.
Oh, right, yeah. Can Ray a short bow?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Ray, lad.
Ray lad.
Yeah.
16.
Hits.
And then it's
I think anything above a 5 will do it.
6.
6.
Damage. Piercing
Just
damage.
Okay, so we're going to have to roll initiative.
Oh. We need someone with a big number here.
Well, it's never me.
How big's
Oh,
your
that's
number?
not too bad.
Fucking tiny.
Oh,
No,
bollocks.
don't be doing that to me.
Oh no.
So did anybody get higher than 15?
No.
Yes, 17.
17. Did you get higher than 15? Did you?
No.
Okay, so you take your attack against it.
Gonna,
I'm just trying to do it
I know,
quickly,
I can-
because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
makes sense.
I'm going to recklessly attack him as well.
Okay.
So, give me advantage. Oh, fuck off. It's alright. I got a 9 first, that's plus 6, that's 15 to attack.
Yeah, hits.
Was she 62? She won.
Which is a 9 damage.
Okay, yeah. Instead.
There you go.
How do you want to do this?
Just smack him from behind the woman into the side of the cage.
Okay. Yeah, so you smack into it.
Oops, upside your head.
See, not really much you can
And
do with them.
yeah, so both the imps are
Not really
dead.
much you can do with them all.
And you managed to save both the prisoners. Good job.
Nice. How quickly would they have killed the prisoners?
He would have killed them straight away.
Yeah, well, good.
Good,
Like
good
dead,
plan.
not
I'm
like
just
that.
happy you saved Nundro first. Good plan, guys.
That's kind of why I said
Yeah. Gotta keep Nundro
Oh,
alive.
is that why you wanted
Yeah.
to do it?
Imagine if I went in there and just went Thunderwave.
That's what you said. I was like,
dead.
I thought I was taking it literal, as in how the picture looked like. As in, I thought they were like little cages and the
No,
ground.
they're
I thought
literally
they
hung
were-
up cages, yeah.
Yeah.
Are the cages locked?
Yeah.
The cages are locked, yes.
Okay.
And we have no keys. Can I look around, see if there's any keys in this room?
You've got thieves tools.
I know, but I thought, look, see if we can see any keys first, and then.
Make an investigation check.
Ah,
Go ahead.
Investigation check.
14.
14. You do not find any keys around the
Do I
room.
find anything at all?
Do you find anything at all? No.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna use my thieves tools on that one.
Chamber bots.
nice.
Make a dexterity check.
When's everyone thinking to call it a night, by the way? Because fatigue's definitely getting to me now.
Sure. Soon, yeah.
Finish
What
it.
do I add to
Just
it?
do this
Just
upstairs
steps?
and then
Yeah.
call it a day.
Yeah.
That worked for me.
I'm
Yeah.
up early.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Yep, you managed to pop it open.
Okay.
I'm just going to give Nundro a big hug.
Nundro! Nundro's isn't open yet.
I thought that was the one next to it. Oh no, it's
Yeah,
that one, isn't it?
That is the one.
That
Oh
is-
no,
that is
sorry, yeah,
one,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. You give him a big
Also,
hug.
he's unconscious.
He's
He is
unconscious.
unconscious. So you
I'm
grab
still
him,
gonna give him a big
pull
hug.
close.
And you crush him.
Yeah.
I'll
I
do
don't
the
know.
one that's
So
next
you
to me.
make a
Yeah.
sure.
19.
Yep, again you pop it open.
I give the woman inside a big hug.
Hey!
Is it Vendetta?
Stacey! Is that your name?
So are they unconscious as in like
They're both
asleep,
unconscious,
or
yeah.
Are they like not knocked out or anything like that? They're just
They're both like
So
knocked out. You can't if you shake them to try and wake them up. They don't wake up.
so we better wait until they're healed and that.
Well, we try. Can we stabilise them? Or they don't
They're
need-
stable.
they're
They're both
stable.
stable.
We just gotta wait for it until.
I should have made you do a medicine check, but for the sake of quickness.
Okay.
Well, there's not much more we can do with them in there, is there?
Should we have a long rest until they wake up, or a rest?
A long rest. Do you want to do the other 2 rooms
Well,
just for the sake of doing them? Or?
Oh right.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
The other, you,
No. I think we've better add.
Why? What?
I
about
don't think
pings
we
that I had
should.
multiple
I
pings
can't tell
on?
which way you're saying.
I think we should. Can we not,
Yeah,
if
go
that-
for it.
Are
Yeah.
they going to be quick?
Should
Or
we
just 'cause-
quick it?
Or is it going to be like an encounter?
Someone's put the dice away.
otherwise I would
I
have said.
because I didn't think because we just said we've just finished chatting to him.
There we go. We've done both, yeah?
Okay, so
it
that
was
was 16 and 17.
16 and 17.
Do 16 first. So, as you walk in, this room contains a vanity topped with a framed oval mirror, bottles of perfume, brushes, cosmetics, needles, and spools of thread. All the furnishings in the room include a folding wooden partition adorned with a bird of prey rendered in gold leaf, a tall black wardrobe, and decorative gold rug laid out in the front of 3 wooden chests.
And any pings?
Not in here, no.
Should we take a chest?
Sure.
I'll
I'll take
take
one.
There's 3 chests.
I'll take.
Well, we'll just do.
Well, I'll just
Just
do one
split it
and
up,
tell you
split
what's
it
in
up.
all of them.
I'll take.
They're open anyway. So inside there are 6 bottles of fine perfume worth 20 gold each.
Who's
Who's
you
writing
want?
those
Oh,
down?
right,
Should
sure.
we give those to Raya?
Yeah. There's
Trying to
a
say she stinks. 20 gold each, yeah.
Oh, we didn't give her any.
there's a silver. It's not gold. It's perfume. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth 20
Yeah,
gold each.
yeah. There's a silver hairbrush inlaid with lapis lazuli.
Ooh.
That's worth 100 gold pieces.
Oh, shit.
There's a wooden jewellery box with an electrum filigree, which is worth 75 gold pieces.
Ooh, tasty.
Inside that,
Oh my god, it's a Russian doll.
there's a pearl necklace worth 250 gold pieces.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
There's also a platinum cameo shaped like a winged cat
Oh.
worth 50 gold pieces. And
That's
there is
gentleman.
also 2 potions of healing.
Nice. Can we replace the ones that we've just used?
So, how much was the box worth?
The actual chest itself?
No, the jewelry
Oh,
box.
you
it's
got
75.
I think
And
I've got
the
one
necklace
potion of healing,
was-
yeah.
250.
250.
Yeah, I've got one, yeah.
Can I have one back then from using
Yeah,
one
sure,
before?
yeah.
Is that alright?
Yeah,
Yeah.
can I have the other one, yeah?
You've got it. Yeah.
What are we with things like that? Like, are we just like is someone going to be like the
We'll need to-
order of all the shit?
Yeah, we'll need to go off into the town and sell it
Yeah.
somewhere.
So do you want to keep
Can
a
you
list of
track
it
anything?
then? And
I've
then
got
you
it.
sound
I've
pretty.
Do you want to put? I've also got a 2 moonstones
Yeah, I've already got them in the book
Worth-
somewhere.
with. Do you want to put them in the same place though, so we know that?
But make sure we haven't then got 4.
What I'll. Yeah, okay, so 2 moonstones.
They're worth 50 gold each.
You make maybe like a separate sheet for it. Or
I'm
something.
going to write in the back of my book at some point.
Yeah.
50 each.
Because we can put these in like the party inventory and then
Yeah.
sell them as a whole, can't we?
Yeah.
Well, so that.
That's it.
Anyone else got any treasure?
I think so.
You
Oh,
go
sorry.
into the next room.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got a jewellery box worth 10 gold.
Was there anything else noteworthy in that room?
In that room, there was not.
Okay.
Well, the black wardrobe is filled with corsets and fine clothes.
Okay.
All
clothes are worth
female
50
And
gold.
there's one of the chests is full of shoes. Another contains 3 old bridal gowns.
Okay.
And the other one contains seasonal hats.
Seasonal hat.
What type of hats?
All kind of seasonal ones.
Have we got any St. Paddy's
Describe
Day
one in
ones?
detail.
It's like
What
wide
season
brimmed,
is it? In the what's
black. It's got all like mesh, so it's quite breathable inside. Something that's like for a formal occasion, but perhaps in the summer where
I'll
it's
take
lighter
that-
on your
I'll
head.
take that one, please.
You got it.
It sounds like a beekeeper.
One fancy hat.
Sounds like a beekeeper's helmet thing.
So in the final room.
Yep.
As you-
Initiative.
there are 3 dragons. No, as you enter the room, you see a canopied bed with a gossamer shroud
Can of peas in the
for
bed.
keeping insects at bay. A freestanding wooden privacy screen, a cast iron bathtub with clawed feet, a fireplace, and a padlocked iron chest. The padlock is cast in the shape of a horned devil's scowling visage.
Oh, we need to roll for
Visage.
these.
I've got the dice out still.
But also in there is the other end of the dumbwaiter.
Oh, that's why nobody was in there.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Can I use the thieves' tools to unlock the padlock?
Yeah, make a check. You get pings for inside here, by the way.
16.
Right, ping.
Sorry, what did you just say?
You get a ping for inside.
What would you just say before that?
Some pings from inside.
You definitely said. Did anyone else hear what he just said?
Some things.
Like-
It just sounded like
What did it
you
sound
get
like?
a.
No mind. It's not Twitch worthy.
There you go.
Thanks.
Sorted.
Lovely.
It's on the table.
Yeah, you managed to pop it open, no problem.
Okay.
Um,
And the ping was from inside this chest, did you say?
yeah, the magical ping.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of items inside.
Okay.
Do you want to take them out?
Yep.
Okay. So as you begin to take them out, make a Constitution saving throw.
I thought.
It's fine. It's all fine. It's all fine. 8.
8. So you take 17 poison damage.
Fucking 17!
You're
As
down,
it's-
aren't you?
I'm down.
As you take these items out, a puff of poisonous gas
Oh.
erupts from it.
That's the magic number as well.
What, to make you go down?
Yeah.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
I rolled really well. I rolled a 10 and a 7. But the rest of the items in here, just for the sake of us quickly finishing the session, there's 3. There's no point in me telling you that really, but there's 3 thin, black-covered ledgers with entries written in Infernal. You might want that actually.
Yeah, I'll take that.
There's a set of calligrapher's supplies
Okay.
worth 15 gold. Do you want me to slow down with this, by the way? No.
Yeah, please.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, go on.
There's a poisoner's kit with 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
There's
Really
a
rich,
coin pouch made from a sheep's bladder
10 grand rich though, aren't we?
containing 22 platinum pieces,
Juicy.
85 gold pieces, and 113 silver pieces.
We're going to need some bigger coins.
We don't need a
What's down there?
Sorry?
Bigger coins than one?
No.
Oh, I misunderstood what you never mind. And also the thing that was picking up Taran's ping was a set of windpipes.
Okay, nice. I know exactly what they are as well, which is a shame because I've played this game before and it's ruined it for me.
But
Are they
considering,
well,
I take it you're going to try and take a long rest here, so do you want me to just tell you what the magic items are now?
Sure.
Okay.
Because I take it
Are
you're
we
going to try and...
we're going to try and long rest, aren't we?
Yeah, I reckon we're a long rest here.
Yeah, I
We're
assume
a long
before
rest.
you do that, you're going to take somebody at least is going to take an hour to identify these items. So
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
tell you what they
Okay. Including the pan pipes.
are. The
And
pipes
a
are
stone with a
sewers.
leaf on it.
The pipes of what?
Sewers.
Oh.
Can we
okay.
also be identifying this as well, like looking at more into this?
So you want to like run an identify spell on that, essentially.
Yeah, just
Yeah, that's fine. So pipes and sewers, whoever had them, and then
I've not got a magic card. Have
the last one,
No.
the stone.
down.
The stone that had a leaf on it
Yes.
is a stone of telepathy. that's meant for a druid,
Oh.
Well, obviously there you go.
Oh, thank you.
which is to save out your RP problems.
Oh, so you'll be able to.
Oh, you can talk. Can you talk to?
While in wild shape.
Allows you to telepathically communicate to anyone. Oh, right, okay.
So while you're wild shaped, you can telepathically communicate to people within 10 foot of you.
Okay, so including my cat.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, there you go. You didn't think of that.
It's fine. Alright.
Is that just, I get that forever now?
Yeah.
One use.
It was more something that I just made to fix the problem of not being able to speak.
That's a fair point.
Cool.
10 foot isn't cheating.
No.
So, the box.
Yes. Do I learn anything else from the box?
Fucking ridiculous.
So it's something that what you would normally do to identify things is spend an hour with them and you get the gist of the magical nature.
Yeah.
You don't get the gist of its magical nature whilst you're playing with it. But what you do get a sense is that a further investigation or attempts to mess with the mechanisms would incur severe damage
To the box.
to you.
To me.
Yes.
That's what I do.
I think we need to go show our friend, perhaps, Mr.
Yes.
Adar or whatever.
This is why I didn't want to mess with it.
Very well.
I really do want to mess with it. Like in real
I would
life.
have died then, because I would have just gone mental with it if I got it.
I know, I really want to
So
mess with it.
sweet.
but-
Basically, you'd have control over a swarm of rats.
Yes.
But you have to be proficient in instruments to use it.
So
Oh,
Rhea
look at this person here who is proficient in instruments
Who,
who
Rhea? Yeah, Rhea can use it.
who really wanted a magical item.
Yeah, I mean if you're
You
proficient
scared of
in it.
rats?
No. And I am proficient in
Rhea, he means.
What's that?
Rhea, she's proficient with
Yes.
instruments.
Yeah.
Does
But,
Slavic
I mean, it just gives Tiny something to play with. It's,
Actually, am I proficient in... I get drums, so I am proficient in...
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to, if we're having a lot of sleep, I'm going to make sure that,
Do you want to do the sleep first before we go, or do you
yeah, I
want to
think
send
we
it
should
now? Or?
get the sleep done.
You're down though, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, is it worth me just using a potion of healing just to get you up?
No.
Because otherwise you're not going to get this long rest.
We can go for longer. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it's still early evening, isn't it? Let's have a longer rest.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll go to stay... Yeah, I'll go on stabilizer at least.
Okay.
So, medicine check.
Just get
11 to stabilize him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Would you not been stabilised?
No,
Oh.
he is now.
You should have done plenty of checks by now, but that's fine.
Oh, well,
You
yeah.
could have died, but.
You'll have to... Well, he only got it when he opened the box, and I would have come straight in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You have to do your D4 now to see how long you're going to be down for. Hopefully you get a 1.
I got a 1. Quality. So.
You did actually, yeah. So would he get from a long rest then?
Depends how long you're resting for.
9 hours.
Technically, somebody would have had to have identified those items. So, like,
10
if what, you
hours.
did one, then that's his hour up. He's up, and then you do your long rest.
9 hours works perfect.
So we'll leave the session here that you're setting up. We're going to set up ready for your long rest.
Which room?
In that back room where...
This room,
I'm taking
Do
that
you
way.
reckon that back room, because there's another entrance from the
That's the door.
the waiter.
Yeah, no one's going to come up through that.
We're going to all have to crowd into one room.
And also,
We're going to have to,
if
because
even if
otherwise...
something
sleeping
does
in
come
the
up, we, you know.
Okay, if we stay in this room, and then... Can I try and be a clever bastard, but probably not be clever? Has anyone got any hammer and pittons?
Yes.
Can I try and use hammer and pittons to lock, you know, because they come out at an angle, so use them to like wedge them into the door
Yeah, sure.
to stop them opening.
Where, like, underneath it, you mean?
Yeah, so like use some on this door
Yep.
to wedge it closed, so it's almost like a door stop behind it, and then same on this door.
You can certainly try.
Okay, I'll try doing that.
Okay.
Hammer and pittons.
And we'll deal with the watches and what happens by the end of it, and whether he gets interrupted or not at the start of next session.
Yeah, so
Cool.
we'll say
So
we're
everyone
ready.
remember your spell slots, what items you've used, what HP you're on, and all that stuff.
Cool.
Ready for the start.
Yeah, got a
in case
picture of
anything
it.
does happen. Who knows?
Why would anything happen?
No one knows.
Stuff can be left under the table now, can't it?
Yeah.
Just like your
But
box
not on
and,
Yeah.
is that fine?
I'll leave it here
Next
anyway.
time,
so-
yeah.
it's alright.
Awesome. Well, I guess we end it there then.
So there you go.
Hey!
Party on.
Oh, what initiative?
So So yeah, that's us done. Do you want to do we know when we're next free? Anyway, was that an easy question or not?
Stick it on the.
Wasn't it on the weekend?
I'm going to Spain soon, so I'm going to be a bit of a struggle.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I wish I could come in
on
with
a
that
week
cash
today.
prices.
You're going in Spain a week today.
Yeah, so
Oh, wonderful.
I think I've got the week. I'm back on Tuesday, the following Tuesday, so
Oh,
for
right,
like
okay.
6 days.
Free Sunday evening.
I'm free Sunday evening.
Yeah.
I'll check, but I should be.
I'm free on Sunday.
Yeah.
So Sunday evening.
I've got stuff to do in the morning. I've got a bit of work to do, but
That's fine.
other than
Those
that, free.
nights for me.
So yeah, I couldn't do the daytime either, so it'd have to be after 4 o'clock for me.
Okay.
That'd be about right anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be nice for that.
Awesome. Sunday it is then. So we'll
Sunday
catch you
it
back
is.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
Probably about 6ish maybe.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, wicked. So goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.